Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. We are back. Raiders Broncos, Allegiant Stadium, week 14. The dynamic duo back to do the play-by-play. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. My apologies. I'm over here watching the Saints and Bucks game very, very closely. It looks like the Saints may be able to pull this off in the road in Tampa Bay, and it looks like the Titans are about to beat the Browns in the snow in Cleveland. So look, man, we got some really good odds right now for our Raiders. All they got to do is go out there and do their job and continue to look the way they've looked all season long, and we may be in business here. But I am not the only guy here. Salute to my little bro. Hammer, what's good, bro?
Nation, game day. Throw those ones up. Your tribal chief is in the building. Yeah, do this part.
Acknowledge me.
You already know what it is.
You are acknowledged, kind sir. And again, salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. Get those likes up. Wipe them feet, man. Go over there and break them thumbs at Hammer's channel. And also hit that subscribe button on both channels. Again, you guys, we are on QB Watch. We covered both games last night. Me and Hammer are both pissed off. The committee actually, well, you know, I don't believe that Texas belonged in there, but I know Hammer did. He's a Longhorns fan. But we got played. Notre Dame got absolutely played. But it is what it is. We're here. NFL. 2:24 left here in the Saints and Bucks game. The Bucks have no timeouts left. It is 2nd and 10. Tyler Shuck has looked really good today, man. Cam Ward has been okay. That defense for the Titans is played really well. Shador's look good out there in Cleveland, but his team has kind of failed him today. But, yeah, man, real quick, let's get into the inactives today. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. Zamir White, not a surprise here. Dante Thornton, salute to my dog, dealing with that concussion. He is inactive. Aiden O'Connell was the emergency third quarterback, so he's inactive, but he will be dressed. Darnay Holmes, inactive, so Greedy Vance season it still continues. Alex Bachman, out. Michael Mayer, out. Lecky Fotu, out. Those are your inactives for today's game. So how are we feeling about this game today, man?
Same I've felt the last few weeks. Just continued ongoing trend. 2-15, here we come.
Yeah, you know, the only players that I'm excited to really get a chance to check out today, I really want to see what Darian Porter looks like. He's been getting some more reps recently. I want to see Jack Besh. Without Dante out there, we're thin at the wide receiver position. I want to see if Besh can live up to that second-round tag. And also, Brock. Again, Denver's defense is one of the top defenses in football. But one thing that they kind of struggle at is covering the tight end. So hopefully he could do better than his last performance against them on that Thursday night game where we had like 3 catches for 31 yards or something along those lines. So, but yeah, man.
You also said that Bachman was out, right?
Yes, he is out as well.
So you think we see Lauby as a punt returner today?
Would love it. Would love it. Let's do it. I mean, you may see Mostert out there. You may see Trey Tucker out there, but we shall see. Real quick, you guys, around the league, before we get to this game, Miami is up big on the Jets right now. 34-10 with 2 minutes left. Miami's continuing to find ways to win ball games. Pittsburgh, 27-22 in Baltimore. 4 minutes left. Baltimore does have the football at their own 46, 4th and 5 here. So it'll be interesting to see what Baltimore does there. New Orleans, 24-20 at the 2-minute warning in Tampa Bay, which is crazy, man. The New Orleans Saints have been fighting. They're feisty little bunch down there in Louisiana. Indianapolis, man, get well, Daniel Jones. It looks like he potentially had a really bad Achilles injury on the opposite leg of the other leg that he was already dealing with. I think he had like a fractured fibula or something like that. So get well, Indiana Jones. They're down big right now, 36-13 in Jacksonville. It looks like Jacksonville is going to be the #1 team in that division, at least for right now. But I know the Houston Texans definitely have something to say about that moving forward. Tennessee, right now they have the ball, 8 minutes left in Cleveland. 1st and 10 at Cleveland's 29-yard line. They're up big. They're up 11 right now with 8 minutes remaining. That Cincinnati and Buffalo game is actually crazy, man. I don't know if you got a chance to see that one, but
no.
Buffalo's up 39-34. Cincinnati has the football at Buffalo. Whoa, I'm sorry. Things didn't updated right now. Buffalo has the ball at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. They're up by 5 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. So it's kind of been a back and forth game up there in Buffalo in that snowstorm. Burrow threw a nasty pick six that kind of put them in place to lose this game. So
Go figure. That's the one I can't watch on Sunday NFL Ticket right now. And
I can't either.
Block Cleveland's punt. Like this is wild right now.
Crazy game, man. Salute to Jason. Indy declined going to the bowl game this year. I love it. I love it. I love it. We should make a statement, bro. Make a statement. To see James Madison and Tulane and those teams over. Oh my God. He just threw a pick. Oh, nope. He dropped it. Whew. Oh my God, bro. Jones almost picked off Tyler Shuck right there. Oof. So the Bucks will have the ball here with 0 timeouts. They have to get a touchdown here with about 150 remaining. That was nasty. That was nasty. Vele has to do a better. Oh my God, dog. Oof. Scary. But again, you guys, we will be covering Raiders Broncos every step of the way. I'm going to put that game on here in a second. But once again, I think we'll be underway in about 3 minutes. But I'm really watching this Saints game very, very closely. Hopefully, Baker doesn't come up with some magic here and score a touchdown here with under 2 minutes remaining. Let me see what this punt looks like. Beautiful punt. No, it's not. Kicked it into the end zone. So, all right. See what Baker Mayfield Company has in store here with 148 remaining in this game with 0 timeouts left. But it looks like the Titans are going to pull that off in Cleveland. So that's another team that's going to be 2-11. And if we can find a way to lose our game, we're right there in the mix. So, which is sad to talk about, but it just is what it is. All right, I'm going to put this game on. I'll watch the scoreboard. All right, upcoming. Boom. What are you watching it on, bro?
Sunday Ticket.
Are you looking at a Pizza Hut commercial right now?
Yes.
Okay. George Kittle?
Yep.
All right, cool. We're right on target. Let's get it. But you know what, Jason? I love that. I love that, bro. We should. Nobody wants to show up in the Pop-Tart Bowl when bro, like when we were one of the best teams in football. Bro, literally before the committee made this decision, I think we're the fourth. Like we were like fourth in predictions of winning the whole thing, winning the national title. So to be that and then to not make it at all, I think Notre Dame and Miami should have been in. Alabama should have been out. They got blew out, 3 losses. That's nasty, bro.
Bama's in?
Bro, they're in.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Bro, Bama's in. After getting blown out with 3 losses, bro, and a loss to Florida State, they're in. SEC bias, man. You know how this shit goes. So
I hate this shit.
Apparently, we're above Tennessee with the same record. Anyone can confirm this. Pepper, we will be because, again, we did beat them, but I think strength of schedule is on our side. So I think that we jump over Tennessee. So, yeah. Salute, man. Everybody here in the building. Once again, you guys, we are seconds away from kickoff at Allegiant Stadium. I want to say this too, man. Salute to everybody who's been sending me pictures that are still going to these games. You guys are goated. You are the real champs out there because I refuse to. So you guys are doing God's work for Raider Nation, man. A bunch of people were sending me pictures, DMing me out there in Vegas, decided to head out there from Cali and wherever respective state they're from. Hey, man, crazy. More power to you. More power to you. All right, here we go. AFC standings. Let's just say this. The Raiders at the bottom, 2-10. 0-4 in the division.
Soon to be 0-5 in the division.
Yep. Denver gets the ball first. So we will start off on the defensive side of the football. So we'll get a chance here to see what Bo Nix and company have in store offensively. So here we go. And while we wait for this kickoff, which is going to happen here any second, Tampa Bay 3rd and 10 right now at their own 20-yard line. 141 left. 4th and 4 now at their own 26. 135 left. One more stop, Saints, please. Carlson kicked off. Bounces to about.
Bounces.
Oh, shit. Come on, Juice Box. Let's go, Juice.
There's a way to set the tone.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's get it, man. I got this juice box where my heart used to be. Let's go, Iceman. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Denver Broncos. Hey, Jordy, there's a difference, man. You know, when we have the dopest logo, the greatest, jerseys and color scheme in sports. I can't stop buying the shit. And the Saints win. Let's go.
Offset pistol formation here on 1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Knicks back to pass. He dumps it off to the right.
Harvey. About
RJ Harvey. And that's a first down to start the game.
Yep. And Max is playing, you guys, through that knee injury. First down, about 11 yards on that catch from RJ Harvey.
Bo Nix, third Broncos QB to win 9 straight games. John Elway and Peyton Manning are the only other ones to do it. This season, 61.6 completion percentage, 2,742 passing yards, 22 total touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Empty gun formation here for the Broncos. Ball on the 30.
Shotgun. Here's the
snap. Knicks back to pass. He throws it to the left.
Sutton wide open.
That's Sutton.
7 yards, 8 yards.
About 8 yards there. 2nd and 2.
All right. 2nd and 2. See what the Raiders can do here. Man, Seattle's defense, bro, has really, really put me in prime position to win this fantasy league, bro.
Seattle's defense?
Another 20 points today. It's crazy, man.
Seen a couple of games of this year, and their defense has been pretty solid. I formation on 2nd and 2.
A loss. Oh, no, got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no gain. That was Bidet.
Tyler Beatty?
Bidet.
Yeah, former Missouri running back. And you know who went out there and got a workout the other day with the Denver Broncos?
Who?
Sincere McCormick.
Good guy.
Former Raider great.
3rd and 2.
Salute the hug in the building, my brother. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get off the field here. 39.3 third down conversion, 17th in the NFL for the Broncos offense.
Empty gun formation again here. Nope.
All right. They're going to dump it off. Boom. Oh, let's go, Jamal. And he didn't bring him down.
No.
First down.
Jamal Adams missed that fucking tackle.
This has been the theme of this defense, bro. Not being able to bring a motherfucker down. Jamal, bro, come on, bro. You are
fucking too high. Too high.
All pro. Yeah, bro. You try to tackle him at his damn shoulders. Oh my God, bro. That is disgusting, bro. Jamal Adams, a veteran, been around, former all-pro. Disgusting. Disgusting.
1st and 10.
Ooh.
Play action. Bo Nix, complete.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Stokes. Please don't throw the flag.
They're not. But he pushed, I like that, though. Push his ass into the bench. That was Franklin on the catch.
Franklin.
Former Oregon teammate of Bo Nix. 2nd and 5. Saints win.
Just freeze.
Saints win. Titans win. Oh, my God, bro. Salute to LV Maximus. Just sent me a picture right here at the game. He said 80 to 20% Broncos. The Raiders are already using timeouts.
You kidding me?
Really bad football team. You're using a timeout with 11:31 left in the game.
God damn it, Grandpa. Rilla.
Yep. As a team, we withdraw our name from consideration for a bowl game. I love it. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go, y'all. 2nd and 5. He's just going to continue to just dump off just like that over and over and over his running backs.
Play action. And nobody's there. McLaughlin on the reception. About 10 yards there. First down.
Too easy. Too easy. Salute to the Saints and Titans.
10 straight games without opening drive touchdown. Damn. Empty gun formation here for the Broncos.
Sacked. That's Tonka Hemingway and Max. So how'd you end up being that far behind, bro?
That shit fucking paused out of nowhere.
See if you can fast forward it. Oh, that's Tonka.
Yeah, let's see the replay now.
Let's go, Tonka.
Second and 13.
Bills ended up winning. All right. All right. Second and 13. Bo wide. Oh, my God, bro. Nasty.
Throw the pass. Throws to the left. Cortland Sutton again. Makes up those 13 yards and another Broncos first down.
Disgusting. Salute to Larry. If Pete coaches us to draft him Mendoza, I will never say a negative thing about him. Talk that talk, my brother. As long as they move on from him after the season's up, I'm here for it. Salute to my guy Larry, man. Salute to my brother Jason in the building. I know you feel my pain, bro. All right, here we go. First and 10. Hands it off right at the gut. That's a touchdown. Oh, nope. Got him right there in the last second. RJ Harvey in a big run.
Harvey, about 13 yards.
Nasty, nasty work.
Pick up a 15 on that one.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Cleveland has a chance to do something interesting here. Shador just ran a touchdown in for 7 yards. Shador is now over 300 yards passing. 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 3 carries for a touchdown, 29 yards.
First and 10 for the Broncos. Nick's back to pass again. Swings it out to Harvey again.
Maybe
this time wrapped up by Chin. Second down.
So
second and 9.
Okay, attempt failed. So they're down by 8 with 4 minutes left. So look at Shador, man. Could have had him. Could have had him in the mid rounds.
God, here we go.
Could have had him in the mid rounds, Hammer. For nothing. For nothing. Just saying. Just saying. All right, second and 10 here.
3 rushes, 7 passes, 63 yards on this drive for the Broncos. Second and 10, ball in the 18.
Just arm wrapping again. There's a flag on the
Hand off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin. There's a flag on the play, though. This might be coming back.
Yeah, it's a hole. But either way, man, all this arm tackling shit, bro. This is why they're getting gashed in the run game. Oh, it's offsides Raiders. Max, again, his weekly offsides. You know you're getting one of them. You know you get one of them a week.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, my God. Second and 5. Salute to Omar. I don't trust us with draft picks. We'll see. We'll see. Hands off to Bidet. First down. Second effort. That's disgusting, bro. Like, these dudes do not know how to tackle, bro.
I'm looking at the replay now. All right. First and goal.
Look at Gino on the sideline just chilling.
4 rush, 7 passes, 74 yards, 7.5 minutes already. They've eaten up half of this quarter already.
Anything they do, just please don't let Harvey score. I'm playing against him in fantasy, man.
Harvey's in the backfield here on first and goal.
Of course.
Hand off to Harvey.
Ooh, 2 yards.
Jeremy Chin there on the tackle.
Chin had 17 tackles last week.
Fucking scary.
It's crazy. All right, let me see what Tennessee got going on. Up by 8 still. 2nd and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Whatever y'all do, please do not allow Cleveland to find a way to win this game. All right, 2nd and goal. 5 rushes, 7 passes on this drive thus far. Keep an eye on Cortland Sutton up top. Stokes over there.
Bunch left formation here. Snap.
He walked right in.
Nix rolls to the right.
He looked like he passed the line of scrimmage there.
He throws it out of bounds anyway. 3rd and goal. That was ugly.
He looked like he may have stepped over the line of scrimmage. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, he should have just took off.
Yeah, I can't tell from that. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Can the Raiders hold him to 3? Whatever you do, just do not let Harvey score out of the backfield. And Harvey's in motion. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. 5 yards. Yep.
Wow. Delay a game.
Okay, let's go. You're going to take a shot here now. A 3rd and goal. Let's get it. From the 9-yard line. Or the 8. Bow and shotgun.
Empty gun formation here.
Right up the gut.
Snap.
Touchdown.
Nix scrambles. Touchdown.
That shit, bro. This defense, bro. These motherfuckers suck.
And it begins, folks.
I got it 28-6 today. Denver. What you got? You said something like somewhere around there yesterday, I believe.
31-10.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Cleveland has the ball here. 1st and 10 at their own 20. They make the extra point too. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Cleveland has 2 timeouts. They're down 8. So we're still on Tennessee watch here. Tennessee can Tennessee this shit up. Let's hope that they can
Where's my Xbox controller?
Get those likes up, you guys. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, we appreciate you guys. Raiders are already down 7-0 as expected. Nothing new over here under the sun for Raider Nation. Again, we'll get a chance here to see what this offense can do against the top 5 defense in the Denver Broncos, who last time we faced them, we only put up 7 points on a short week, Thursday Night Football. But again, I don't expect any real difference today with this offense, but we shall see. Put up 14 last week in Olsen's first, debut as the offensive coordinator with this, this team this year. But we'll see. Let me see. Phil says, I don't see where we get 6 points from, Graphk. Two field goals. 2 field goals. Or maybe even just a touchdown in a missed extra point. Look, you guys, this the thing, right? And I see a lot of people, even last night, still not sold on Fernando Mendoza. And I get it. Again, I know you didn't get a chance to watch that whole game because you had to go to work, Hammer, but that kid has moxie, bro. That kid got beat up all game long against that number 1 defense and just kept fighting. This dude can make every throw. Man, I'm excited. If we can somehow, some way get that number 1 pick,
yeah,
bro, you got to go get Fernando Mendoza. Now, I'm going to be real with you. The little promo he cut after the game was a little cringeworthy. It was really weird.
I heard it was a tad bit emotional.
Yeah, I can live with that, though. I can live with that. So, yeah, Brandon, New York is they're number 1 and already got the quarterback. But again, this is the thing. If the Giants beat us at the end of the season, we're all good. Because, again, you don't want to allow another team to potentially move up with the Giants and go get their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We could be there at 2 And next thing you know, the Jets come trade up or the Saints come trade up if they're not sold on Talvin Shut. So, man, there's no reason not to be that number. Look, bro, just lose out. Some of these teams are going to help us out. We just got to get out of our own way. And I get it, you guys. It sucks to try and be excited about losses, but it's only 5 weeks. It's only 5 weeks. If we could somehow, some way get through these 5 weeks and hope that Spy Tech is sold on Fernando Mendoza, we got our quarterback of the future. Couldn't even imagine watching him, Genty, and Brock in the same offense, bro, and build those trenches up in free agency and the rest of the draft. We'd be okay. Here we go. Dylan, juice to about the 30-yard line. Nice return for Dylan Lobby. Hey, Iman Dizzy, you definitely shouldn't trust us with this number 1 pick, bro. Definitely not. Watch Spy Tech get the number 1 pick and trade back and get a bunch of extra draft capital and wait until 2027 to get his quarterback. Would I be shocked about that? No, I wouldn't. Maybe they are playing a long game in Las Vegas right now. Nobody knows the direction. Fuck you, Hammer. Gino, shotgun formation. 1st and 10. 5:59 left. Brock in motion.
Gino still ahead by a few seconds.
Go right at the gut. Ian Thomas, 11 yards. Nice way to start the game right there. I think Fuaga was on the stop there. Ian took a shot too.
Damn.
That was a beautifully thrown ball right there from Geno Smith. DJ, I love Dante Moore. The more and more I watch him, the more I'm intrigued about. If it's him or Mendoza, I'm cool. I'm not giving up on Ty Simpson either, you guys. I still like Ty. Ashton.
1st and 10, offset I formation here. Toss left to Genty. Genty.
About 3
yards. 3 yards.
Yeah, Chris. Nasty work, bro. Last 2 games, sacked 15 times. Tied for most over 2-game span in team history. Look at this, you guys. Right here. LV sent me this. He said it's 80-20, Chris. 80-20 Broncos.
Sounds about right.
And again, why wouldn't it be, right? The Broncos are on top of the league and the Raiders suck. I agree with you, Raider Nation. I agree, brother. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Geno under center. Play action. Gets rid of the football. Nice pass to Trey Tucker. 1st down. It's about what? Another 10 yards there? 12.
That was like 12 yards.
Yep. That was a great design play there, too. All the attention was on Brock right there, and it allowed Trey to kind of free up. All right, Geno in shotgun here. Genty lined up at the bottom. You see that on the boundary? And he's going to him.
Snap. Geno back to pass. Geno throws to Genty. Genty. Ooh.
4 yards, 5 yards on
the
reception. Take that all day. Salute to the juice, my guy, man. Hey, congrats, brother, on getting into the playoffs. You guys deserved it, man. As much as the shit that we talked, Notre Dame in Miami, you guys beat us fair and square. I wish that we both would have found our way into the playoffs, but salute to all the Hurricane fans for, getting to the playoffs, man, for the first time. It's nice. Brock in motion. Genty the lone back. Geno under center. Genty gets the rock, runs for about 2 yards. He's still going. 3 yards. They blow the whistle. It's good to see Keller Rogers out there, Hammer.
I got 3 yards. Yeah, thank goodness. Finally smartened up.
And Cleveland is about to score here. 1st and goal. Oh, my God. And a face mask, dog. Wow. They're going to find a way to lose this game.
Of course the fucking Jets lose. Third and 3 here.
It looks like Stone Forsythe got to jump. Geno, give her the ball. There we go. Ian Thomas, 1st down.
Geno throws it. Ian Thomas. First down.
Let's go.
5-yard gain there for Ian Thomas.
1st and 10. Thus far, the O-line is held up. You see, touchdown Browns.
Geno Smith, 4 for 4, 34 yards so far on this drive.
My
1st
guy,
and 10.
Shador is
on the
now
30.
over 300 yards, 357 in the air.
Single back formation, 3 seconds on the play clock.
Let's go, Genty.
Snap, handoff to Genty. Genty again. About 5 yards there on the carry. 2nd and 5.
Please stop them from scoring this 2-point conversion, y'all. Tennessee, I've never asked you for shit, bro. Like, just stop them from this 2-point conversion. Please, 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 please. And he had to throw it to Fannin, too, and I'm playing him in fantasy. Ain't that about a bitch? Shador, 364 in the air and 3 touchdowns. Just want to keep reminding everybody what Shador is doing out there in Cleveland.
2nd and 4. Somebody said, who the fuck is wearing Geno's uniform? I'm done. Single back formation here on 2nd and 4. Handoff to Genty. Genty. Nice run up the middle.
1st down.
Another Raiders 1st down.
Look at Ollie out there calling the shots. The Browns missed the 2-point conversion. The thing is, they still have 2 timeouts left. A field goal will win it for them. There's only 1 minute and 3 seconds left in that game. So
4 rush, 4 pass, 51 yards, 5 minutes this drive for the Raiders. Empty gun formation. Geno back to pass. Geno throws it to Genty. Genty, juke move to the inside. Genty off of another tackle. Looked like 2nd and about 6.
Yeah. Good for about 4 yards.
Broncos ate majority of the clock for the 1st quarter. We're about to be at the end of the 1st quarter momentarily.
Good. Bro, let's get this shit over quick. I got other shit to do today, man. Facts.
My girlfriend kept complaining.
TikTok?
All night, saying she found something.
My son's dog. All right, let's get it.
Lock it in motion here on 2nd and 6.
Geno stands in the pocket, lets it fly. Touchdown. Brock Bowers.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Okay.
First opening drive touchdown. Let's go.
I got Brock playing in fantasy too. I did all that. What we say at the beginning of the game, man, you got to expose them. Get those linebackers and safeties, man, because Brock is going to kill the hell out of these dudes. Touchdown, Brock Bowers. Let's go.
Mr. Business. 6th touchdown this year for Brock. 3rd in his past 2 games.
Extra point is good. Let's go.
And at the end of the 1st quarter, we are tied. Raiders on the board, 7-7. Mr. Business, Mr. Here we go.
The GOAT, man. The GOAT.
Licky, what up?
All right, let's see what Tennessee. Oh, Tennessee already has the ball here. So they tried to do the onside kick here. They have the football at Cleveland's. They're, I think, what, the 37, 47? Okay, and Cleveland just used one of their last timeouts. 50 seconds left in that game. 56 seconds left in that game. Oh, man, come on. Find a way to escape. Find a way to escape. That's the last. Look, I want Brock to eat. I want Genty to eat. And I'm cool. Yes, Jacoby Brissett just threw a touchdown. Let's go. I needed that, man. Bro, of course I would start. I said it yesterday. Of course I would start the playoffs in fantasy football with Drake May on a bye week. My number 1 quarterback, the number 1 guy in fantasy football this year.
But Jacoby's doing okay for you so far?
The game just started. He's already got me 7 points right now in the 1st quarter. In the 1st minute of the game. So hopefully he can go out there and kill it.
Does says, why hasn't Caleb Rogers been in there all year? What the fuck? Yeah,
Hey, man, I told you guys before, man, all these guys have to do is just listen to us, man. Just listen. Just listen. We've been asking for it. Just waiting. Let me see. Yeah, that sucks, Mackie. Same. I got May and McCaffrey on a bye week. That stinks, bro. Going into the playoffs? Holy shit, man. We got almost 900 people here in the building, you guys. Get those likes up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed on both channels. We appreciate you guys so much for pulling up. We only got about 4 more of these left on the season, so make sure you guys get those likes up. Share out the streams, man. Let them know, OLV and Hammer, where we are. Let the nation know this is where you are on game days to get your play-by-play for everything Raiders related. Salute to my auntie, myself, Jim, and Unc saying what's up. Tell my cousin Jimbo I said what's up, auntie. Tell my uncle Aunt I said what's up. I always say this, but man, next time when I come home, we got to link up at some point. For real. I see my cousin Jimbo up in that gym getting yoked. That boy looked like an action figure and shit. Facts. He said if
Geno
we win,
Smith, 6 for 6, 53 yards on the touchdown. Brock, the 1 reception, 15 yards and a touchdown.
oh, shit. Man, I'm live right now. Yeah, please. All right. Look at that real one.
Flag on the play.
You said, babe, you want a 6-pack? All right, bye. Yes, ma'am. Don't mind I do. I'll take that all day. Holding. Receiving team. All right. Chris Abrams Drain. What a crazy name. Chris Abrams Drain. Imagine, bro, your last name being Drain.
No.
Like, you got to pause every time. It's like your last name being Cox. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be COX, bro. I'm just saying, like, you got to pause every time you say that man's name, bro. That's fucked up. Drain. It's nasty work. Salute to Max, man.
Fuck.
All right. Am I the only Raider fan hoping? No, not at all, Ty. With the Saints losing and the Browns are the Titans winning.
I formation, play action. Bo Nix rolls to the left. Bo Nix completes.
Wide open. Palomar on the
That
side.
was Humphrey on the reception. First down, Broncos.
Yeah, with Tennessee winning and the Saints winning, it's kind of low-key mandatory that we lose this game today. So
I'm curious to know the remaining games for the Colts because I pretty much don't see them winning another game the rest of the way.
crazy to see Miami still in a hunt at 6.
I just saw that. Yeah.
It's wild.
I formation here on 1st and 10.
In the eye.
Handoff.
RJ Harvey. Wrapped the gut. About 5 yards.
About 7 yards there.
Think so?
Yeah. 2nd and 3. This shit is pissing me off right now.
For 6 yards. Meet me in the middle.
You know what? I'm about to fucking
All
go
right.
back.
All that cute shit, y'all. I was doing it for Oakland. It's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. My dog,
2nd and 4.
dog's fur and shit. Oh my God. Look at Caillou.
Next back to pass. He looks to the left. He completes it.
Caillou Blue over there getting killed in coverage. What's new over here? Pat Bryant.
That was Brian on the reception.
I believe he would just return from an injury as well. My dog's fur all over me. Shit. All right, we go 1st and 10. Denver has the ball here at their own 45-yard line. Bo, 8 for 9, 60 yards in the air so far. All right.
Single
Nice.
back formation here. Here's a snap.
Great.
Ooh, nice tackle for a loss there.
Snowden.
That was Snowden and Landon Roberts there on the tackle.
Great play by Snowden there. Loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Salute to 510. Pete better not pull an AP and win. I hate to say that as a Raider fan, but look at today as a whole, man. This is facts, 510. But, you know, us Raider fans don't know. You know, we know how this shit goes. They're going to go out there and fight for their lives today and pull off an upset. It'd be crazy. Bo drops back.
Looks to the left,
About
still
5
looking,
yards.
completes it, and met by a gang of Raiders.
About 5-6 yards. Mims on the guy. Oh, Caillou Blue looks hurt bad.
Oh,
He's
shit.
grabbing his knee.
Yep.
He said a wonderful season for Caillou Blue.
Are you smoking meth?
I know that he's leading us with picks, but you, bro, Mr. Announcer, you kind sir, need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. In the words of Dave Chappelle, I don't know what you're talking about. Prayers going out to Caillou Blue Kelly. But what are we talking about here? That looked bad, though.
He said got fur growing out of shit.
It's my dog, man. It's my dog, man. All right. Yeah. So, hey, look, man, it's going to be more Stokes, more Porter, and potentially more DCAM.
It's Angel Dust, Holmes.
He said having a wonderful season. He's literally the most picked on corner in football. That's wild. You can't just look at the interceptions and say how great of a football player he is. That's crazy.
I guess in their opinions, I can.
I hope Caillou is okay, though, man. I promise. I'm not making fun of the situation. I'm making fun of what the announcer said, which is crazy. Salute to Larry, my guy. Vinny reported if Raiders lose, they move all the way up to number 2. This will be the first year ever I wanted to lose out. Yep, we'll be number 2 right behind the Giants, a team that already has their quarterback but has a ton of holes in their roster and could potentially move back and pick up a bunch of extra draft capital. So
we'll be number 2. We'll be doo-doo.
Yeah, we got to find a way to get there. David Walker, man, yeah, we got robbed, brother. Salute to my guy. I hate it, bro. I hate it, man. But I love that the Irish declined the invite to the bowl. I love it. I love it.
They said respectfully, take that bowl and shove it up your ass.
I just hate that I'll never be able to see Jeremiah Love or Jadarian Price in a Notre Dame jersey again. You know what I mean? That sucks. Like, for real. That was a fun duo to watch in that backfield. So next time you see Jeremiah Love, it'll be a first-round running back, and he'll probably be playing for a really good football. I have the Kansas City Chiefs drafting him, bro. And I'm gonna be pissed off, bro. I'm gonna be pissed off. Yes, I have them drafting him. Think about it. Pacheco, I think, is a free agent. Hunt's a free agent too, I believe, right? I really believe that they're going to say, you know what? We had some success this year finally running the football. I think they're going to do that. UA says we should at least be 2. Facts. Oh, yeah, the Giants are going to beat us. No, definitely. Truth. Love my team, brother. There's no reason.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's hurt.
It's bad.
Go ahead. Son, you got to.
Is that Greedy coming in? Another injury timeout. Oh my God. I do not. Oh.
Yeah, man, that sucks for Caillou, man. You never want.
That's just bad, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Chester McBad.
We'll see how this corner group responds to that. But that's nasty. You seen immediately the way he was holding on to his knee. It was going to be bad. Cardinals up right now on the Rams 7-3. Chicago and Green Bay knotted up at 0 with 5 minutes left in the game, but Chicago is driving. They're at the Green Bay 36-yard line. I think they just came out with a pick. So.
And Doug.
Are the Giants on a bye week?
Think so.
Okay. So
I'm trying to figure my life out with YouTube TV today because this shit is.
Yeah. While you do that, man, 7-7, you guys. Salute to everybody here in the building. Denver has the football 3rd and 8 here at their own 47-yard line. Caillou Blue sustained some type of knee injury. It looks really bad. 2:12 left here in the second quarter. Once again, all tied up, 7-7. Geno, phenomenal drive, that first drive offensively. 53 yards in the air, 6 for 6 and a touchdown. Actually, perfection for Geno on that first scripted drive. Bo Nix, 9 for 10, 65 yards. Genty, 4 carries, 17 yards. RJ Harvey, 33 yards on 5 carries. Cortland Sutton, 2 catches for 22. Ian Thomas, 2 catches for 17 yards. Also, Brock has 1 for 13, I believe, in a touchdown. And then Tonka Hemingway, the only sack in the game thus far. Our rookie out there showing why he should have never been inactive in the first place all season long. So there you have it. Catching you up on what's going on, everything Raider related today. So salute to the 1,000+ people here in the building as well, you guys. Get those likes up. And once again, hit that subscribe button on both channels. Appreciate you guys so much. My brother Mikey said, you old, small, medium shirt wearing motherfucker. Thank you for the text message, bro. Caillou's throwing up his thumb. Hey, man, look, I'm just swole, Mike. You know what I mean? I've been in the gym, bro.
Little ass boy.
Ben just texted me right now. He said, hold on, let me see this play real quick.
Nix back to pass. Nix scrambles. Nix throws.
First down.
Completion, but there's a flag on the play.
Might be coming back. Ben just texted me. Denver Broncos, Ben. Please stop trying. Point made. I told you this offense can be good. Now tank. Do the right thing.
God damn.
Oh, holding defense.
Holding defense.
Of course. Porter got abused in coverage, and he held and still gave up the reception. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm not even mad at that coverage.
He tried.
Yeah, I can't even be mad at that.
Nix back to pass. Nix looks to the right. He dumps it off to Batty, whatever the fuck.
6 yards on the.
Yeah, second down.
Salute the Demon King, my dog, man. It's all good, Graphk. We will see the Irish next season. I'm glad they said no to the invite. Me too. FESP OLV for life. My brother, man. I can't wait till next year.
CPN. I'm done.
Talk that talk, Demon King. They played us, my brother. He said, just laugh, you guys. Good therapy. Salute the Trucker. Raiders are in the spoiler mode. Please don't put that into the universe, Trucker Mark. Please.
11 completions to 8 different receivers already. That's just disturbing.
Max. Ooh.
Handoff to Badi and Max with the tackle for loss as always. That looks like it was a loss of 1, maybe 2. Third down.
Let's go, Max. Mr. Tackle.
New career high in tackles for losses for Max.
Mr. TFL. Mr. TFL, man. Who's tonight? We got Kansas City and the Texans, right?
I haven't looked.
I hope the Chiefs get their ass whooped tonight.
This.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
41. This is where we always get exploited on 3rd down.
Ace gun right. Nick's back to pass. Nick's under pressure. He throws it to the left. That's a hold if there wasn't ever one.
No flag. Let's go.
No flag. That's a shock. That's a huge shock right there. 4th and 6.
Let's go, Porter. Salute to you, Derek. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that was
both of them. They were hand fighting a little bit. So
this is why we needed him out there all season long, man. Like we needed him to be out there getting those reps. And you gotta relax, bro. Hey, Terrence, you know better than that, bro. Hey, yo,
pause,
relax, bro. Good defense, Terrence. Good defense.
Hey, yo.
All right, long field goal.
50-yard attempt here.
Oh, damn.
No, they took the delay of games. They're probably going to punt it here.
Wow.
Yeah, punt team's coming out.
Salute the CGR in the building as well. Truth, I hear you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Porter's cold as fuck for that play. Facts. Damn, that was solid ass coverage. This is facts. Look to you. You know better, bro. You know you've been here for many moons, brother. You know we play that pause game to perfection, brother. Good D was nasty.
Punt is up.
The 5-yard line.
Turner, fair caught at the 5.
DJ Turner.
DJ Turner.
I forgot we had DJ Turner on the roster. Apparently, he was dealing with that injury, and they always wanted to bring him back.
I'm surprised, but now I'm not too happy because I used to always get him and Tucker confused. So now I'm fucked.
You know what? I like DJ Turner, man. I think that he's very, very underrated.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, man. Good to see him back. Look around. Little Ghost is back. Talk. Salute to Gator. Don't play that. One of the greatest names in YouTube history. Good afternoon, Kings. Kelly's injury is almost as bad as who is that? Batoya's arm breaking. Oh, ugh. I don't do the UFC hammer. You know that? What does that mean?
Say it again.
Read that.
Kelly's injury is almost as bad as I didn't get to watch last night, and I got the news like probably just as it finished, but Marab lost the bantamweight title, so not too happy. I'm glad I didn't see any of that last night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Amanda Nunes at 324 making her return and hopefully getting a third title.
He said, do the right thing. Salute to everybody here in the building. Once again, big news today, you guys. Saints, Titans both win their games. Raiders tied 7-7 here at Allegiant Stadium here in the second quarter. We'll see what the offense looks like in the second drive. Again, that first scripted drive was great. But we'll have the ball here at our own 5-yard line after Denver was forced to punt. 7-7 here. So we'll see what they got in store, what Ali can draw up for Geno. Again, Geno was perfect on that first drive. And that O-line was holding up. It was holding up strong against that phenomenal Denver defensive line. Let me see.
Gerardo, you ain't lying. I just left it alone, but yes.
I mean, Escobar, if you wanted to, I mean, you could just let him get killed there then. I mean, I think that's the best thing.
Or poison and hope for the best and that it goes in the end zone for a touchback. But I definitely wouldn't have fair caught it there.
Hey, man. Look, bro, we're at the 5-yard line, man. You know what it is. If Chip Kelly was here right now, the safety special, baby.
46 sacks allowed, pause, second most in the NFL for the Broncos, 51 sacks, most in the NFL, pause.
Oh, they're putting a fullback in front of Genty now.
Is that
get rid of it. Why would you throw it in the end zone, bro?
Play action.
Lost it.
Geno dumps it to Genty. Genty avoids one tackle and still a loss of 1. Congratulations. You played yourself.
What the hell was that, bro? He just said, let me go ahead and just gift them a safety. We got lucky as hell right there.
Facts.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, when you have good pass protection, you can make things happen. Jesus.
Shotgun
second and 11.
Starting off right here.
Trips right here. Best at the bottom of the screen.
What the hell was
the snap? Geno back to pass. Geno looks.
There's a flag.
Don't know where the fuck he was throwing there.
Doesn't matter.
Flag on the play, though. I think it's going to be a first down.
And
maybe Geno saw something and knew what he was doing there.
Jack Best there with Patrick Surtain draped over him. Let's get it. First down. Oh, yeah. He was holding on to him for dear life.
All right. There you go. Best is like, okay.
Yep.
Take it.
Surtain returned last week, and he struggled a little bit. He gave up a touchdown last week to Scary Terry. He's coming back from that injury. It's going to take a little time for him to adjust and get back to full form. All right, here we go.
Single back formation. Geno under center here on 1st and 10. Ball in their own 11-yard line.
Handoff.
Best in motion. Handoff to Genty.
About 5 piece.
Genty cuts back to the right. Gets about 4, maybe 5 yards there on the carry. Second down.
Let's get it. The offense is moving, man. Offense looks okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be upset about it. Genty, 6 carries, 21 yards thus far. After them last week, we only had like 31 yards or something.
Yeah, you know what's funny? One of my guys at work asked me, what do you think he's going to do? I was like 40 yards if we're lucky. And he just started laughing. I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
Brock
I don't
in
know what to
motion
tell
here.
you now.
Gino and shotgun.
Brock to the left.
Oh, it.
Him and Ian Thomas are on the bottom.
Gino sacked again.
Gino, and there's another sack. What is that? Sack number 16 in 3 weeks?
Right when I said the offense is gelling, Gino does what Gino does best. He looked a little
And
rattled.
that's the Broncos' league-leading 52nd sack of the season.
And guess who gave that up? Alex Kappa. Got
Kappa.
absolutely dominated by Roach.
Speaking of Roach, never mind. I can't show you all that right now.
Alex Kappa. Nasty work. They're going to have to just dump it off here to Genty and try to get whatever they can.
3rd and 13, bunch left formation here for the Raiders. Sorry, guys.
Handed it off. There's a flag already, too. Genty,
What are they going to call it? Delay a game? This.
Don't even know. Oh, offsides. Wow. 5 yards. So that'll give us a little. That was Nick Benito on the offside. So that'll give us a little bit more breathing room to operate. I think it's going to be what? 3rd and 8 now? 3rd and 7?
Benito apple bomb.
Yep, 3rd and 8. Elays, if we lose, we do not get the number 1 pick. The Giants are idle this week, so they would remain. I think they'd be the number 1 team. I could be wrong, but I think it's the Giants at number 1.
2 for 8 on 3rd down conversions last week against the Chargers. Bunch left formation here on 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Nick Benito to the right. Looks like they're sending him.
Gino just holding
Lock it in motion. Gino back to pass. Gino looks to the left. Gino still looking. Gino looking. Gino still looking. Gino sacked.
Bro, Gino sucks, bro. This dude is absolutely trash, bro.
The fucking scrub.
Yo. Oh, my God, bro. How do you not get rid of that ball, man? Look at Brock.
Stevie Wonder would have saw that.
That is fucking.
Gino didn't see anyone. Fuck out of here.
AJ Cole. Short punt to the 49-yard line. Oh, we got rocked. And then he got out. And he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Touchdown, Broncos.
No.
Touchdown, Broncos.
No.
Yep.
Directing traffic.
Touchdown.
What the fuck?
Tom McMahon is back, baby.
Fucking Mims on the punt return. Oh my God. Fuck you, Mimsy.
Bruh, how do you not finish your food, bro?
Boss.
That's not pausing. How do you
I'm
not finish
joking.
your food? How do you not finish your food there?
Yo, Mims legit fucking directing traffic on his way to the house. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You can't make this shit up. 6:29 left here in the first half. Broncos take the lead 14-7.
Dudes can't tackle for shit, bro.
Salute to Tinker, Taylor, Kai, gifting 5 Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network memberships. You guys want to support the channels? The links are pinned to the top of both.
Appreciate you. Salute to my dog Tink in the building. Salute to all the new members. Salute to SD Charge as well, gifting 1 also. You guys are the GOATs. Appreciate you guys so much.
Fuck me, man. You can't make this shit up.
Yo,
You can't make this shit up.
that shit is hilarious. Well, 14-7.
Clip incoming. This is going to be great.
Let's get it. 14-7. Again, you guys, Denver does get the ball after the half. They decided to defer as the game started, so they will get the football back.
What?
What?
What happened?
Oh, wait. No, we kicked off first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tripping.
I'm like, wait, what?
Bro, I'm rated out right now, bro. Okay, just don't. My Raider mind is
We
burnt
listen
out.
and we don't judge, bro.
So this is the thing, right? The Raiders have 6 minutes to operate here in the second quarter. They can score, get the ball back in the second half, and potentially go up on the Denver Broncos. Pause.
Or they can Raider it up.
There you go. So we'll see. Yeah, brain fart for sure, Melina. Definitely a brain fart. He said Raiders PTSD got the best of Graphk. This is facts. Facts. And think about it. They didn't even allow Geno and company to have any time off. They were on that sideline for about 30 seconds, bro. That offense gonna come back out there burnt out. Bro, burnt out, bro. That man took 2 sacks, pause in the last drive, bro. That man is about to come back in already. Just
It's like, motherfuckers, get your asses back out there.
Facts, man. Salute to my guy, Tink in the building. Just glad for the Tink and Titans getting the dub. Talk that talk, brother. Q, fuck Alabama. That SEC bias is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Texas, go back to the Big 12, please.
He said,
First career punt return for a touchdown, 2-time Pro Bowler as a punt returner. Kick is off. Mostert taking it about the 5.
31, 32-yard line.
Steve Lauby with a nice block there. Mostert brought down at the 31-yard line.
Oh, they fuck Cole up. Oh, I wish they would have showed that. I think, was that D-Cam that whiffed on the first tackle?
I think so.
Nasty work. Why are they re-showing that? Shut up. Geno and shotgun here on 1st and 10. Ian Thomas in motion.
Pistol formation here.
Tucker.
There's a snap. Geno back to pass. Geno looks to the left. He completes it to Tucker. Tucker, little move inside. Gets about 11 yards and a Raiders first down.
Yep, take it.
Trey Tucker, 11-yard reception there.
Trey having a pretty good game today. 2 receptions, 24 yards so far early in the first half.
6 minutes left here in the first half.
1st and 10. Raiders have 2 timeouts left. Denver has all 3 remaining. Geno in shotgun. Ian Thomas in motion.
Trips right formation here.
Empty. Nowhere to go. He's fighting, though. He's fighting.
Left to Genty. Genty. Oh, shit. He got maybe 2-3 yards there.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Marvin Mims is funny because he went to high school with Ashton Genty up the street from my house.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
First punt return for a touchdown since December 13th, 2020 against Carolina.
2nd and 7. Genty and Geno and shotgun here. Genty the lone back. Ian Thomas in motion again. Trips right. I love saying that because that's Hammer's thing to say. Oh!
Geno back to pass. Geno surveys.
Oh my God.
Where the fuck are we throwing?
Bro, you had him.
3rd and 7.
It was a ton of green in front of Genty, bro. You just cannot. Oh my God, bro. That was a perfect drawn up play there, and Geno just overthrows Genty.
3rd and 7.
All right, 3rd and 7. Once again, we're back in shotgun here. Genty the lone back.
2 on 3rd down conversions today for the Raiders.
Oh, and it was almost picked by a defensive tackle. You know, Geno loves his defensive tackles. Jonathan Allen, I believe. Is that
He almost
Zach Allen?
fulfilled the
Zach Allen.
bingo card already, y'all.
Yep. Throws right at Zach Allen. Disgusting.
I want to know why my shit is fucking slightly delayed right now.
Keep it rolling, y'all. Keep it rolling. Gino is back. After that scripted drive, Gino is back, baby.
Mims is out there for the return again.
Hey, run that shit back again. He looks like he's already offsides. Oh, shit.
Cole gets it off. No Diddy.
Big pause.
Bear caught at the 12.
Oh.
4:42 left.
Denver has plenty of time here to operate. It's a fucking scrub.
I don't want to go back out there ever again.
Vegas? Is that Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, for what?
Yeah, burn that fucking place to the ground.
Bro, until we get a new quarterback, I'm not going out there at all.
That's fine.
I promise you, bro. Unless I'm getting paid to go out there for an event or some shit, I'm not going out there.
John Bailey said in Vegas, and you guys are about 10 seconds ahead of me. What the fuck? I don't know.
That man is at the game, and we're calling it before him and shit. Salute to John. I'm only going to road games. I promise you. I enjoy going to road games.
I'm still on the fence right now about next Saturday and just doing a day trip to Philly, because I know a lot of you guys in the nation are still taking that trip out to Philly for the game against the Eagles. So,
yeah, I was going to come, but I got too many trips headed. I got to go to Atlanta. I got to go back to Sacramento. I got so much shit coming up, man. I'm not going to be able to do it. Me and Tiff are still trying to do Newark for Valentine's Day, bro, for that New Edition concert. Just waiting on Waster's old ass to lock in. We'll see.
we ain't getting Mendoza Raiders. Always doing Raiders things.
Let me see. Salute to my guy CGR in the building, man, as always. Docs, what do you think of the IU Ohio State? I thought it was great. To be honest, man, I think me and Hammer can both agree that first game was so boring to call. I was like, this shit is terrible, man.
Yeah.
And then, that second game, we finally get some action. It was really cool, man. Really cool. I actually enjoyed that. And I'm going to be real. I didn't know the Indiana's defense was that ferocious, bro. Like, at all.
And that was the thing. Watching their defense, I was like, what the fuck? And they were really hanging in. They were hanging and banging with Ohio State. And we know how Ohio State's offense is.
I love what my guy, Garyon Conley, former Raider first-round pick, what he texted me yesterday. He said the better defense today was going to win this game, and it was Indiana. He said 3rd and 6, go ball. You get paid to strap that wide receiver down who ain't even the main guy, and you don't. Game over. Y'all want all this money and all this shit. All right, show me why you deserve it. So Garyon was clearly upset, and he was talking about the whole NIL shit. So, but yeah, I was not that familiar with Indiana's defense. They went out there and absolutely held that Ohio State offense down.
What up, Unc?
Salute to Unc in the building. Let me see. Oh, UA, we don't have it in us, bro. We're not going to beat this team. Trust,
Single
bro.
back formation here on 1st and 10, ball on their own 12-yard line. The handoff to, I believe that was Harvey. Harvey got about 4 yards there.
Yeah. Denver's going to score here. They're going to score here. Trust and believe, bro. We're not going to find a way to Raider this. Well, you know what? We are going to Raider this up. We're just going to lose without even having to try to lose. That's Raidering shit up when you're just a very, very bad football team. Watch. I'm telling y'all now, one of these running backs are going to break off a big run here in a second.
Jesus Christ. 2nd and 6. Bo Nix, 79 rushing yards. 79 passing yards, 8 rush yards, 87 total, 1 touchdown today. Single back formation here on 2nd and 6 for the Broncos.
First down, Pat Bryant.
You're killing me, bro.
My bad. And again, bro, these guys are hit like they're tackling so high. Oh, that was Humphrey on the catch. I thought it was Pat Bryant. These guys are they're not going at the legs, bro. They're tackling so high. You see what Atlanta Roberts did right there?
Yep.
Look at this shit. And Stokes. Like, are they afraid to, like,
I want to know who the fuck taught them form tackling.
Take knees out, bro. Ohio State fell to number 3, too.
Doesn't surprise me.
Georgia went to number 2.
First and
Shotgun
10.
here. Go ahead.
Trips left formation here for the Broncos. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Three defenders just sitting there looking at the pass catcher, bro.
Here's a snap. Knicks complete. Get the fuck out of here. And
You see that?
13 yards there for Troutman and
Did
a
you see
Broncos
that?
first down.
Just three defenders just sitting there looking at him. Watch the play again right here. The replay. Look at this shit. Yeah, Max getting held over there. But look at that. Devin White, Orlando Roberts, Charles Snowden in coverage. Just all
Yeah,
sitting there.
McGlinchey had him by the fucking neck.
Just waiting. Just waiting. Nasty.
96 pass yards to the Raiders 49 today. First and 10.
That was a hold on Kuntz.
Play action.
Oh, shit.
Knicks rolls. Knicks completes. That was Harvey. Good God.
Mouse stung his ass.
Hell yeah. 4 yards there for Harvey. They're probably going to take this down to the 2-minute warning.
That's one thing Mao going to do, right?
He belongs in the fucking box, bro.
Look at Mercedes Lewis, old ass, and Trout over there doubling and tripling away on Max. Yeah, 2nd and 6. They're going to take it down to the 2-minute warning here. We'll get a commercial break, and they will have the football. Where at? Hammer, the 40?
Yeah.
40-yard line.
Let me try something. This shit is driving me up the fucking wall today.
This Seth Curry commercial always gets me so. I be laughing my ass off, bro. He's like, I never switched anything. I never changed it. I'm so loyal to everything. Same
now he left you Under Armour.
Yeah. Hey, yo, that shit's hilarious. Oh, we are. We're already in rebuild mode. I'm telling you, we're literally in rebuild mode now. And we just found a way to hire the perfect coach to get us through this season, actually trying and finding a way to just lose a ton of games. It feels like yesterday, Hammer, that we heard Pete Carroll's introductory. We're going to win a ton of games, and I don't really care what anybody has to say about it. We're going to win a ton of games.
He was expecting to win 10 games at least.
Yeah, I'm always going to win at least 10 games, and I remember that vividly. Torn Achilles for Daniel Jones. Yep. 9 months at least. So he won't return until probably the beginning of next season.
What was the contract that he had with Indy?
1-year deal. He's a free agent next year. So he may lose a ton of money because it's probably going to have to be a 1-year prove it hometown discount. He's going to return to the Colts. They'll pay him, but they're going to probably bring him back on a 1-year deal. He has 2 injuries now that he's probably going to get surgery on both legs.
Tore his ACL 2 years ago against us on a non-contact injury. Like, he dropped back and literally dropped to the ground afterwards.
That was the game we covered at Bar A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Tony DeVito
That
had to
shit
come
was
in.
fucking insane.
AP's first game, right? That was AP's first game, I believe, and we beat the shit out of him. Yep.
Oh,
No
fucking crazy.
No first rounders for the Colts either. And think about this. Since they traded for Sauce Gardner, have they won a game yet? Maybe one?
Maybe one.
Maybe one. They give up 2 first rounds.
Yo, they got DJ Mike on the screen. Yo,
Look at my dog, Mike.
Oh,
Look at my dog, Mike.
love it.
Good to see my bro out there spinning in the J-Lot.
I actually want to hit them up and see if they're coming to Philly.
Man, that shit is naked out there, bro. Nobody went to that game, bro. Nobody. That's crazy. The J-Lot naked as hell, bro.
Mercedes Lewis lined up at the fullback position right now with Harvey in the backfield in this I formation for the Broncos on 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left here in the first half.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6.
Here's a snap. Handoff to Harvey. Harvey gets, he's still going, actually. He got about 4, maybe 5 yards there. 3rd down.
4th and 1, maybe 4th or 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2 here.
3rd and 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm sorry, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.
You think? I think this is gonna. They may try to do some goofy shit and pass the. Either way, they're gonna convert here. They're gonna convert here, and the clock is still going. You guys down to about 125 right now.
Single back formation here. The snap. A little quick pitch to Harvey. Harvey stumbles a little bit, but still gets over the first down marker for another 5-6 yards. First down at about the 50.
Disgusting.
You called it.
I'm still waiting for the big run though. It's coming. Man, great. I mean, what was Devin White? He wasn't even trying to shed that block, bro. Like at all. Like the offensive lineman was literally just pushing him with one arm. He wasn't even trying to shed. Bro, the effort that this dude puts out is insane, bro. It's crazy.
I'm out there. What am I looking at?
That's wild. That is insane. All right, 14-7 here, you guys, with 1 minute and 2 seconds left after the timeout for the Broncos. They are driving here. Verbal says, would you rather get a first-round quarterback or keep Max? I'd rather want both, but I'm going to be honest with you. I love Max, but if you can tell me that we could potentially get a superstar quarterback, hey, man, Max can go somewhere else and play for some playoffs, play for a playoff team, is what it is.
102 left here in the first half. The snap.
Ooh.
Knicks rolls to the left.
Irie take the bad angle.
Ooh. Shit. Incomplete intended for Troy Franklin.
Salute to my guy, Alazed, man. Giants 2-11, beat the Eagles and Chargers. Saints 2-11, beat Tampa twice. Titans 2-11, beat Browns and Cardinals. I think based off strength of schedule at 2-11, if we lose, we have the number 1 pick. Are the Giants 2-11?
Think they are?
I thought the Giants were.
3 rushes, 4 passes, 39 yards, 3 minutes, 49 seconds on this drive for the Broncos.
Oh, they are 2-11. They're 2-11.
Second and 10. Knicks back to pass. Knicks rolls to throws to the right.
Again, tackling.
That was Ingram on the reception. About 6, maybe 7 yards on the reception. Third down.
These dudes are still tackling high as hell. You're right, though. Alez, you may be right. I forgot. So the Giants are 2-11 right now.
It's okay. They're going to get their third win against us.
I'm here for
30
it.
seconds left. 3rd and 3 here. The snap.
Too easy.
Nope. Incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Intended for Sutton. 4th down. Raiders still have 2 timeouts left with 25 seconds left here in the first half.
And we also still have Geno Smith as our quarterback. Just a heads up. Geno! All right. They're going for it.
5 for 9 on 4th down conversions this season.
Why not? We can't.
You know what? They'll be 6 for 10. Knicks back to pass. Knicks throws it, completes it. First down.
Disgusting.
And Devin White doubles up on. I think he gets 2 tackles for that one. It's like, what the fuck? Denver just called their second time. What did I just see?
This is like disgusting work, bro. Yeah, what happened? Did he go down originally?
I'm looking at it again. He hit him
once,
and then he hit him again. He hit him with a DDT the second time.
Yo, Devin said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna stay at the top of the league in tackles. I'm getting 2 of them shits in 1." Holy shit! Damn, Devin, you ain't right, White.
Plays under review.
What is it under review for?
Completed pass.
What?
They got to show this again now. I'm about to go grab. I got like 1 cider left downstairs. I think I'm going to grab it.
Yeah, what are you?
He had possession the whole time. What are we doing? Just delaying the inevitable? Like, what the fuck?
I guess it's worth a shot, right? But I mean, bro, he caught the damn ball.
All right, that's under review. I'm gonna go grab this drink. I'll be right back.
Don't bust that nut.
There you go.
Salute to Mr. Fan in the building, man. Appreciate you for being here, brother. That was a catch, G-Funk. There's no way around it, bro. That's a first down. We'll end up going down 17-7 at the half. They got 20 seconds left, and I believe, what do they have, 1 or 2 timeouts left? He said pass was cobbled and didn't get the first down. He was trying to tackle him again. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see it. But again, we shall see. Salute to everybody here. Again, you guys, make sure you wipe them feet, man. Make sure you break them thumbs over at Hammer's channel and hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. Salute to almost 1,400 people watching between both our channels and Twitter. Definitely appreciate you guys. And also, man, salute to liveonassist.com. Our people over there, man, providing the scoreboard for us week in and week out. Good people over there at liveonassist.com. And you guys will see a bunch of videos being uploaded, shorts on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube from them. They send us a bunch of shorts. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'm actually about to hit Sean up about that right now because I'm pretty sure I saw about 4 or 5 and see anything sitting in here in the queue right now. So I got to hit him up.
Mr. Fangino did not unblock me yet, and I believe he never will. Is what it is. Would you rather have the Oregon, Indiana, or Alabama quarterback? I mean, look, at this point, right, watching what Mendoza did last night, I think it's – I still like all 3 of those guys. But, again, I think Mendoza, man, I think he's the most NFL ready right now. But I think that Dante Moore's ceiling is very, very high. Very high. And I think if Ty Simpson is going to be a guy, if he goes to the right situation – and because of the limited, playing time that he's had up to this point, if he goes somewhere and gets a chance to sit for a year, he could be phenomenal too. Don't think for once, you guys, I'm giving up on Ty Simpson. I think that he's a stud. I just think that he may have to come into a situation where he may have to sit for a year. And I think Mendoza comes in and he's a starter off rip. I think that Dante Moore can be that as well.
Fuck. You said they're all uploaded. I don't see shit.
Oh, so he had possession. That's the first that he didn't have possession. We got the ball. So he didn't have possession on the first down.
Nice catch there by Tucker.
Yeah, just waste the clock away. Oh, that hit the ground. That hit the ground. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Now that was a great call by the refs. I missed that. So he bobbled it and had possession behind the sticks. Oklahoma, Jason. Fuck Alabama, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Both teams, man.
Oh yeah, I get why you don't like Oklahoma.
Fucking hate both of them.
All right, 2nd and 10 here, you guys, from the 40. Take a couple shots, man. Like try and get you 3 before the half.
41. Gino looked like a statue. Completes it to lock it for about 7.
All right.
Pete Carroll calls his second timeout.
Tony says, would you trade 3 first-round picks for a Herbert trade? No. You're not getting Herbert. They would never trade him in the division. They're not going to trade him ever anyways. What quarterbacks in the league right now, Hammer, would you give up 3 first-round picks for?
None.
None?
No,
Mahomes, shit, take 3 of them all you want.
Yeah, I heard some weird shit with him a couple of weeks ago, and I know this shit is probably cap and a half. Like, they're like, oh, if the Chiefs don't make it this year, the Jets may try to get Pat Mahomes. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. There's no way that shit would ever happen.
That was a fake report. I'll say this. If Burrow can stay healthy, and that's a major,
I would take him. Yes.
Burrow's the guy. Gino's about to get sacked here again.
We're going to talk about that in a second.
Get rid of the ball.
Gino throws it deep left. Almost intercepted. That was intended for Tucker.
Great coverage by Pat Surtain.
We're going to talk about that in a second. Now that you mentioned that, in terms of the quarterbacks, because the reports came out earlier this week that we did have interest in Matthew Stafford and did attempt to trade for him.
first and second round pick, which would
Yeah,
be smart.
like
that'd be the Raider way, right? Go get a 37-year-old quarterback for a first and second round pick, and then have no O-line to protect.
But wasn't it like no on the first, and then when the Rams called back and asked just for a second, the Raiders then said no.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Different readings. It was something along those lines.
The Rams
said
never
this
wanted
before.
to move off of him. They never wanted to move off of him anyway.
But it seemed like he wanted out.
He wanted more money. He never wanted out, bro. All he wanted was them to give him a new contract.
Just money.
Yeah, that's all it was. He never wanted to leave LA. Why do you think he sat there until the 11th hour and then said, okay, I'll go back to LA? And now look at them. They're at the top of the league right now.
And I actually I've talked about Stafford before in the past. Like there are players that aren't necessarily Raiders that I like watching their game. Stafford is a guy, in my opinion, that throughout his career, he has always been consistent, especially numbers wise. Like that's one dude I've always respected as a quarterback in the league.
Get rid of the ball quick, Gino.
4th and 3.
You gotta take a sack here, though. I'm telling you.
Left. 5 seconds on the play clock.
Go.
2, 1. And the Raiders just called that third and final timeout.
We're gonna try and kick a long field goal here, or what?
I hope to God not. We don't have Aubrey or the kid from Jacksonville, respectfully.
Well, this is the thing. You had 7 seconds. So now you could have went and got a 7-yard, quick 10-yard, and called the last time out and went out there and attempted the field goal.
They're going to try a Hail Mary now.
What the fuck? Okay, so this is the Geno special then. This is where that pick you said on the parlay comes from. Even though he's going to dump it off the Mostert. Watch this. He's going to dump it off the Mostert.
So help me God.
Watch.
Mostert in the backfield right here on 4th and 3. No, he's not. Geno sacked.
He tried. He tried.
Geno sacked.
Nick Benito.
We should just make that a track.
But didn't he try? Did you see him try to?
Yeah, at the last second.
Mostert?
And you're over here smiling like a dumbass. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
The clock ran out.
Geno said, the commentator said, yeah, Pete Carroll said it's definitely zeros. Get the fuck out of here.
They're giving them one more play?
Yo, they gave it to Denver with 3 seconds left.
How do you not throw that football, bro?
Because it's Geno. That's why.
This dude is
We got to get a beat going.
This dude's
just make the song. Geno, sack. Geno, sack. Geno, sack.
This dude is a bum, bro.
So now they're out there in a prevent defense. This should be the last play of the first half. Broncos up 14-7. 1st and 10 on the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Oh, so
snap, Nix back to pass. Nix rolls to the left. Nix is still looking. He goes deep, end zone.
Oh,
nope. Incomplete. So now we're officially at halftime. The Broncos are up 14-7. The Raiders do get the ball to start the second half. We got some shorts that are going to be uploaded to the respective social media platforms momentarily, so stay tuned for that, y'all.
What's so crazy is he could have caught that if he didn't jump so early.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great pass.
Said Geno's a real snaggy sack. Pause.
No 3-loss team should be in Bama and Texas. Talk, Jason, talk.
Fuck you, Jason.
Salute to Mr. Fed. I feel so bad, bro. Look, don't feel bad, man. It just is what it is, dog.
We don't.
It just is what it is.
We don't. We're still here. Welcome.
Hey, man.
Raider Nation, welcome to the therapy session.
Salute to Rossi, my guy, man. Love from Australia, you guys. Thank you for making my Monday morning therapy fun, man. Salute to my guy, Rossi.
Good day, mate.
Appreciate you. You know what? I may have to do that live. I may have to get that Geno track drawn up. I may have to do it, man.
Can I do the hook? Can I just do Gino? Sack.
No.
Sack.
The hook's gonna be Gino. That's it. That's gonna be the
Hold
hook.
on. No.
Gino.
No. Gotta fucking spin when you do it.
Oh yeah.
Do it again.
No. This is your shot, Hammer, to be a feature on this song. You ready?
Gino!
That was the weakest spin in the world, bro. You gotta Gino.
I don't got a nice. I don't think my chair is as.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. Salute to the young killer. Gino!
I'm fucking done.
Oh man.
All right. Shout out to DeMarcus Webb on gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network memberships.
My dog, appreciate you, brother.
Sure.
As always, if you guys want to become members of both respected channels, hit the links that are pinned up on both sides. And again, you guys, they definitely help us keep the lights on over here at Shieldmore. So appreciate you. Salute to all the new members because of my guy, DeMarcus Webb, who is an absolute OLV Raiders Network legend. I have to say that. I've said this before, but I have to say it again. And I will be putting the website up again, oaklasvegas.com, very soon, you guys. I brought it down this year. I want to make sure that we're providing the best. But DeMarcus, man, he is the one guy, Hammer, that went on that website, and I think he bought one of everything. One of everything. Like DeMarcus, I used to look weekly, and DeMarcus would be on there. Another shirt, a coffee mug, this, that. Like DeMarcus is a OLV Raiders Network legend. So salute to my dog, man. Appreciate you, brother. For real, for real.
I'm looking through these shorts right now, trying to see.
Hey, yo. Looking through those shorts, huh? Nasty work. You dirty son of a bitch. You guys, halftime while Hammer looks through some shorts. 14-7, Denver is up. We will get the ball back after they have to start the third quarter. I'm looking right now. Oh, Green Bay just scored. Damn,
That caption's wrong.
I was about to start Christian Watson today too. I should have did that. But here are your leaders at the half, you guys. Gino, 71 yards in the air, a touchdown. He's 8 for 12. Bo Nix, 16 for 21, 110, 0 picks, 0 touchdowns. Harvey, 8 carries, 49 yards. Genty, 7 carries, 24 yards. Tucker, Trey with 2 catches, 24 yards. Sutton, 3 catches for 31 yards. Tonka with a sack. Franklin Myers with 1. I believe Denver has 3 on the day. Tackles, Devin White with 8. Hufwanga, the leader with the Denver Broncos, with 3. So there you have it. Again, and Brock Bowers has our lone touchdown. It was a 15-yard pass for 7. So that is your update right now at that. So let's get it. Other than that, you guys, look, you want to go around the league real quick, Hammer? You want to go over some scores?
Do it, bro.
All right. Right now, Green Bay up 7-0 on the Chicago Bears. 2 minutes left in the half. Chicago has the ball 3rd-and-8 at Green Bay's 16-yard line. The Rams up 17-10 on Arizona. Arizona does have the ball here at the 2-minute warning. 3rd-and-10 at their own 35. So those are your scores right now going on around the league. We still have the Chiefs and Texans tonight on NBC. So stay tuned for that one. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives. Houston actually still fighting to win their division. So that's going to be an interesting game tonight. CJ Stroud versus Mahomes out there at Arrowhead. So there you go. Salute to my guy, Q. Just lose, baby. You know what's funny, man? I've never been this secure in just losing. Ever. Like I'm okay with it. Like, honestly, like last year, man, remember we were like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? You go beat the Saints. You go beat, who'd you beat? The Jacksonville Jaguars. You rattle off a few wins at the end of the season. This right here is the year where you have to just say, look, dog, we may have a shot to go get a potential cornerstone quarterback in Fernando Mendoza or Dante Moore, whoever the hell it is. I'm here for the L's. I am here for it. I am definitely. Let me ask you, Hammer. Who would you take if you had the option right now? You have the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. All 3 quarterbacks are available. Dante Moore is entering it. Let's just say he's entering. He's declaring. Who are you going with?
Mendoza.
And it was pretty easy, right? Okay. You get a chance to watch a little bit of Dante Moore coming up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Get a chance to, if you get a chance, watch him a little bit. He's a dog.
Let's draft Mendoza and then draft in a couple of years the next big quarterback to come out of Columbus in Miami.
Look,
Just saying.
oh yeah, little man. I'm gonna say this. This is what you do. We have what, 3? Do we have 3 4th-round picks?
Is it 3 or is it 2?
I think we have 3.
Somebody had it up the other day. You might be right. I think it might be 3.
Yes. So we have 10 total picks. We have our first, our second, third. We have 3 fourths. Our own pick, Jacksonville's, and a comp pick for Merrick. So there's 3. So honestly, man, look, if you ain't got Fernando Mendoza, you can get the best O lineman available there, whether it's a guard or tackle in the second round. In that third, I would probably look at linebacker or corner. In that fourth, go get Mendoza one of his receivers. Go get one of those Indiana boys, man. Give him a security blanket at the wide receiver.
I'm telling you now, if you're looking at a corner in the third round, you got to try to get Tariq Woolen in free agency this year.
I'm not against that. I think the only way
I'm all in.
I think the only way that happens though is if Pete is still in the building. So I mean, but again, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Love, my guy, man. Appreciate you on the $5. I love one of the ones that I seen, which was Matt Ryan coming out of Boston College.
What was the one that you said? Was it Mendoza that you spoke about last night with the way? Yeah, that I was gonna go back to that one.
It's something about his release.
Yeah,
specifically just the way he releases the football. It gave me a very much so Phillip Rivers-esque.
Yeah,
and then I can see like the size, the arm strength, Matt Ryan. And then again, I like what I like the Jared Goff comparison too. I see that a lot. But I'm going to go with Matt Ryan and a little bit of Phillip Rivers with his release. So the Rock, we really don't need the number 1 pick. I don't see the Giants or Titans taking the quarter. The thing is, Rock, you need it because another team will move up to go get the quarterback. The Jets have
realistically for any of those teams that are in the top that don't need a quarterback, like they're still going to try to demand a king's ransom, even though they don't need to be in a spot like that if they want something like a non-quarterback position.
You know what, Tribe? He said, I heard Mendoza's a statue. He can't scramble. That's a lie.
Watch last night's game.
Yeah, I seen him use his legs a ton last night. So I don't know, where that's coming from. I mean, I'm not going to act like he's just a super duper, dual threat quarterback, but he definitely uses his legs. And he's great operating outside of the pocket. I'm going to go look at his rushing yards real quick. I'm looking right now.
Let's see if he fixed this.
This year, rushing yards, it's 240 yards on the ground and 6 touchdowns. 240 on the ground, 6 touchdowns. So sweet. I hated the Buckeye loss last night, but I want the Mendoza pick in my Xmas stocking. Salute to Sweet Jazz. Appreciate you. And look, I still think with Notre Dame out of it now, I think that Ohio State's still going to run the table in the playoffs and win. I think they're going to win a championship. Honestly, I don't see a more talented football team out there, and I don't think that Indiana's going to be able to beat them twice if they got to face them again. I'm just being real, bro. I think that Ohio State wins the whole thing. And if it's not them, it's probably going to be Georgia. So he said if he's Matt Ryan, leave him on the board. Q. So you're going to act like Matt Ryan never won an MVP before? I mean, honestly, bro, like if you can get Matt Ryan right now, you're going to go get Matt Ryan. Like there's no debate. Former Super Bowl. Yeah, they lost there, but he did what he's supposed to do. But again, you can't, come on, man. Let's not play any games here. Matt Ryan was phenomenal. 4-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, 2016 AP MVP, 2016 PFWA MVP, 2016 Offensive Player of the Year, 2008 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, come on, man. If you told me I can get Matt Ryan right now, dog, you tweaking.
Tweaking.
What are we doing here, Q? What are we doing here, Q? Let me see. The Jets love the Oregon QB. I can see him being a fit out there. I could definitely see that happening. Big T, man, come on, bro. You always come in here and you just act like everything you say is gospel, bro. Look, just because you're always miserable because the Raiders lose and every year you lead with just being hella negative, bro, doesn't mean you're always right, bro. At some point, we're going to get this thing rolling. And if you think that Fernando Mendoza is a career backup, I mean, bro, what are we doing here? Like, and again, let me say this. You could be right. But again, guess what? I'm all for going out and trying. At the end of the day, you got to keep trying until it works. So I don't give a shit. I wish I would have the #1 pick in next year's draft class and go get an edge rusher or a tackle. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, there's only one player even worth taking there outside of a quarterback, and it's Arvell Reese. You got to try, bro. You got to try, dog. Silver Stunner, we're nothing without improving the O-line. I agree. We need to pick up 4 and hope too good. QB #1 pick. Like the youth movement playing today. Salute to us. Silver State said Oregon wins it. Okay. Salute to you on the $5. Rossi, Jets have the best draft capital to get. Yep. They have 2 this year and 3 next year. So they have a ton to trade up. That's why it's important to potentially secure that #1 spot, because the Jets, if they are high on Mendoza, they can move up the board and go get that guy. So, Big T, man, he the most negative motherfucker in the world, bro. I swear to God. That man never comments anything positive, dog, ever. And you from my city, bro. God damn, bro. Smile once in a while, dog. Go get some pussy, man. Get some money. Smile, King. God damn, bro.
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come
Damn,
on.
Big T. What going on, bro? My dog pull up every week. Too much testosterone built up, bro. Go get some ass. Shit. The Big T, my dog, though. So the DM. Breaking news. Raiders will use the Great Wall of China as the offensive line. And Geno Smith is sacked. Salute the DM. Appreciate you on a $5 smackaroonie.
Squala, city of Squala.
Third quarter is about to be underway here, you guys. I don't know. What is he doing to Geno's neck? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. All right. So Mostert and Dylan are back there to return this kick.
I feel like this is taking forever for them to even just kick this off right now.
Take
Like,
it to the
what
1
fuck are
yard
we
line.
doing?
Mostert, about 31, 32 yard line.
How the fuck did you get ahead of me again?
Love it.
I don't. Damn. About the 32.
Yeah. He said the gospel, though. Salute the Big T, man. I hate your negativity, bro. I hate it.
Look at the garden gnome.
Yep. I seen that motherfucker in my neighbor's backyard the other day. Geno and shotgun here. Hands it off. Genty up the gut for nothing.
Gonna kill you.
Hey, man, I'm used to you being ahead on this shit, bro. What do you see right now?
Still fucking Peyton being fucking interviewed. Second down now.
Okay, so now we're at the same.
Now it's on Genty. And
We're right there. We're right there.
2nd and 9.
Salute the Raiders since back to the boulevard with if old dude needs a ride, 2 for 1. Salute the Raiders since. All right, here we go. Besh in motion.
Single back formation here with Besh in motion. Here's a snap. Handoff to Genty. Genty.
So we're
tackle for a loss.
So we chose to go 3 and out here on the first drive.
Yep.
Nothing like it, baby. Nothing like it, baby. Because now we're going to have to be forced to throw the football here. And I don't want him to look anywhere else but Brock Bowers here.
How many rushing yards does Genty have so far today?
Like 20, 26.
Okay, so I was around the ballpark. Cool. 3rd and 8.
He's going to get sacked here.
I think he throws a pick here.
He's going to hold on to the ball for dear life.
Geno.
Almost picked.
Geno. Almost intercepted.
We were both almost right. He was almost sacked, and he almost threw a pick. That's wild, bro.
Look, he hurt his hand. Oh, fuck out of here, dude.
Is it Pickett season?
Fucking embarrassing.
Bro, Kappa is getting owned at the center spot, bro.
Rapper.
Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck. That's crazy. A quick 3 and out here. Nasty, nasty work. Beautiful punt. Oh, nice little, takes a nice little bounce.
Jesus.
There you go.
Don't want to go forward.
9-yard line.
Don't want to go forward. There we go.
There you go. About the 9-yard line there.
58-yard punt there for AJ Cole.
Hey, who would have thought that Kappa was terrible at guard and even worse at center? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Quick little 3 and out there, you guys. Raiders are still here in the mix to be over there in that top 2 for the draft pick. You know, I'm talking about Fernando Mendoza's season is here. Third quarter is officially underway. Nothing like a second half. Get rolling in the second half with a nice little 3 and out from the offense. 14-7 still, Denver leads. 13-18 left in the third quarter. So there we have it. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Are they helping you? You got it.
Uh-oh. Wipe them feet, y'all. Break them thumbs. Do all that fun shit. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this glorious therapy session Sunday. Crazy. There's concerns for Gino right now. I don't think anybody gives a shit, but yeah. Might see Pickett on the next drive if his hand is really that messed up.
Boy, Jay, moving forward, mommy never has to lay a finger picking up groceries. I know that, but next time you tell him, you hear me? She never has to carry a bag ever. Okay, all right. But next time that you tell them no.
That's a life lesson for those that are watching, boys and girls.
Jay. Where's Elijah? Oh, he's probably at the Graphk. All right. Salute the master. Operation Mendoza is going to plan. Who would you guys hire for head coach? Preferably OC. I'd like QB. Got to see who's available. Got to see who's available. I mean, look, my guy is Chris Shula still. That's the guy that I want to bring in as the head coach. Gino's hurting.
His vagina?
Somebody in the chat was saying Gino has a mangina. Gino has a
mangina. Gino has a mangina.
Oh my God. Cortland for about 5 yards right there. Who was that whiffed on that tackle?
His finger.
2nd and 5.
Keep it away from your booty hole. Maybe it wouldn't be messed up.
Hey, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
You gotta relax, my boy. Thank you, man.
Hi, sis.
Hey.
All right, here we go. Second
and 4. I formation here for the Broncos. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Get to him. Get to him.
Play action. Nix dumps it to the fullback and a first down.
Bro, this is all they've been doing the entire game. It's just them little dump offs and just eating the shit out of the defense, bro. Green Bay, Jordan Love with a 55-yard heave, bro. Wow. That was beautiful. Salute to my guy, Tartan in the building. Is Genty a bust? No, he is not. Even with a bad O-line, talent should still be on display. Thoughts? He's not. He's not at all. This is the thing. Like, yes, it's understandable that he has a bad O-line, right? Yes, it's understandable he was drafted at 6. But again, he still almost has 700 yards on the ground this year. He has 4 touchdowns, on the ground. I think he has 4 also in the passing game. Like, he's still 15th, tied for 15th in carries, has 181. No, man, it's his rookie season. He's playing behind a terrible O-line, a terrible quarterback. It's not a bust at all, man. Give him some time. If we go back and look at a lot of those highly regarded running backs coming into the rookie year that played under some bad teams, there's a ton of those great running backs that started off their career really bad.
Second, Nix avoids the sack. He throws it to the middle. It's complete. Jesus Christ. Stutter step right there.
These guys stay over.
That's another first down for the Broncos.
Stay over pursuing all the time. Nasty work. All right. Salute to Tartan, no. But no, Genty is not a bust. I think he has 8 touchdowns on the year. He has over now 1,000 yards all purpose.
Not what I remotely saw for
Almost.
campaign.
He has 251 in the year.
Hand off to Harvey.
Bro, like this
Harvey
dude
is still moving. Harvey got about 6, maybe 7 yards in that carry, but there's a flag on the play.
Coming back. This dude is smaller than all these dudes, bro. And then he's just running through him.
Holding on the offense.
Yeah, that looks good, man. Yeah, that sounds good. Can you bring me those chips, please?
He said he wants the chips with the dip.
Chips with the dizip. I'm starving, dog. Those. Ridge, please. All right, here we go. Penalties. 5 penalties for Denver. Only 1 for us. All right, here we go. Bo Nix drops back, has all the time in the world, dumps it off behind the line of scrimmage, and Devin White whiffs on the tackle again.
Jesus, and Chin cleans it up. Gain of 2 there, 2nd and 18.
Ingram is on the ground. Okay, he's up. So this be a 3rd and long situation. No, I'm good, man. For some nagging, I have 2nd and 18. Thought it was 3rd down. I have a nagging suspicion they're going to need a 1st down here, Hammer.
All right, that's done. Got another one to upload momentarily. Nix throws it to the middle.
Go, Jamal.
Nix, Adams cleans up that whiff tackle from before, but there's a flag on the play. And I think this is a face mask penalty. Son of a bitch. You can't stay out your own way either right now. What the fuck?
This is why he's been out of the league, bro.
He definitely had a bit of it.
That's your man's. Dumbass, bro. Like, come on, man. Another reason why you don't tackle high, bro. God, that is terrible, dog. I like Jamal Adams.
Geno Smith is questionable to return, y'all. Let's celebrate now. It's his ring finger and it's his pinky finger. And it's his vagina as well. I formation here on 1st and 10, ball on the 48-yard line for the Broncos.
They may mess up the tank, bro. There goes that run. There goes that run I was
talking
about.
McLaughlin stretches it. No Diddy if necessary.
Hey,
1st and 10.
Stretches what? What are you talking about? Yuck. Yuck. Are you hungry, sweetheart? Hold on. No, not right now, man. Thank you. Can you okay, thank you. Mommy's gonna get you right. Mommy's gonna get you right. She's getting food together right now. You said, Hammer, this is a family show. It's only a family show over at Waster's channel. We only keep it clean over there. Nice stop right there by Landon.
Great stop there from Landon Roberts.
Second and 9. Second and 10. No, not that one. Man.
Pause.
We do that all the time. Wasting food shit.
No, I don't do that.
No, we all have. Shit, I have. Elijah did the other day.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Knicks
back
back.
to pass. Knicks looks to the left. Complete to Harvey. Harvey jukes a little bit. He might be a yard shy of a first down marker. A tackle there by Devin White.
Pickett season.
Let's see. Maybe
Hopefully
Pickett goes
Raiders-
down quick. Maybe Pickett goes down quickly. No Diddy if necessary, and we see O'Connell finally.
Well, this is the thing, right? You want to see Pickett because there's only 5 more weeks to be able to eval him, bro. Like he'll be a free agent. You know, you're not bringing Geno back. He sucks. Like at least get a better look.
He
at-
sucks.
at
Third
Pickett.
and 1. I formation here.
He's gone.
Fullback
Touchdown.
dive.
Touchdown.
And more.
Oh, nope.
20, 15. First down.
Longest run of his career.
18-yard gain there. I don't know if it's the mustache. That looked like Jakob for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like mandatory if you play fullback? You have to have that weird mustache.
Is he even in the league right now?
I think he is. I just can't remember the last team he was with. Was he with the Texans?
I don't know. Max.
Play action, Mims. I'm sorry, Knicks.
Stokes push him out of bounds. Pat Bryant.
Knicks completed to Bryant. Stokes pushes him out of bounds. Second down.
Ooh, mommy about to hit you with some tuna?
Bumblebee tuna.
Mix that in with the dog food. She about to go to work. She about to be farting like a motherfucker tonight in bed.
Good luck with that.
Bruh, that should be on him. That should be smelling like straight shit. Second and 7 at the 10 or at the 11-yard line.
Bunch left formation.
Frank-
Fake the reverse.
Damn.
Caught
Butler.
there. That was about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards there.
Butler did some old fucking samurai. Like now, what's that? The big dudes, the sumo shit. All right, here we go. Let's see what you got.
One
Graham.
trip to the red zone today for the Broncos. A 1 touchdown. 3rd and 3 here for the Broncos. 5 for 7 on 3rd down conversions today. 3rd and 3. Knicks back to pass. Knicks looks. Dumps it to Harvey.
First
Harvey
down.
catches it. Harvey inside the 5. 1st and goal.
These guys, bro. Boo those guys. Boo him.
Boo
Great.
this man.
Great block. Boo this man.
1st and goal, ball on the 3-yard line.
Mercedes Lewis has got to be like 75 years old.
I formation here on 1st and goal.
Don't let Harvey score, man. Please. And he
Hand
scored.
off to Harvey. Harvey, touchdown.
And now he's going to kill me in fantasy now, bro.
3rd rushing touchdown of the season for RJ Harvey.
Damn, Zach Ertz tore his ACL today, too.
Gino over there getting a fucking massage and everything.
That man don't deserve that.
No, send him to Cleveland or Houston. Better yet, send him back to the Jets.
21-7, Denver.
Gotta love this shit.
Okay, let me look at my fantasy, see what I'm looking like right now. Oh shit.
Damn it. Hold up.
The guy I'm playing against has Genty playing for him. I'm down 40 right now, but it says I'm going to win by 11. I still have Dicker the kicker, AJ Brown, Rasheed Rice, and Saquon Barkley.
Goated.
And of course,
Goated fantasy football name, Dicker in the car.
Dicker in the car. Of course, Harvey has 20 points for him right now. Insanity.
Dicker in the car.
Like work. Oh my God. I'm gonna look at Tankathon real quick. See where we are.
What happened to Gino? Gino hurt his vagina alongside his pinky and his ring finger, apparently.
Yeah.
He did it the wrong way with his 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. He put 2 in the stink.
What the fuck? You just messed up any chance of us getting him on the show, bro. Damn.
Nah, you did that weeks ago.
I'm looking to see why. What the hell just happened? Hold on.
It's all good just a week ago.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, let me get rid of this. Boom.
Tripping.
Close that out. All right. I cannot bring up Tankathon for shit right now. That was at number 2, Ty? Bring up Tankathon if you can, Hammer. I don't know what's going on with my computer right now, bro.
Tankathon?
Tankathon.
What's the Tankathon NFL? Right now, we sit at 3.
Okay. So if we lose today, who's in front of us right now? The Giants and who else?
Tennessee. They're both 2-11.
Okay. So once we lose, we'll move up.
That's right. We lost to Cleveland. I knew we would. Okay. So those are there. They need to go to 2 more.
I was talking to Wasey yesterday, bro. Are we gonna go hit Pittsburgh and go to the draft this year?
I'll do it.
We were talking about getting an Airbnb. Get some.
I'll have the time. I got no. Well, yeah, I'll have the time. I'll figure something out.
Set up some interviews.
Did that go out of bounds? Illegal procedure. Let's go.
Oh, and Gino's back on the field.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Better yet, hold up.
Could you imagine being mad, bro? Like watching your starting quarterback roll back out on the field. That's fucked up, bro.
You be one. Gino Smith is back on the field.
Your 2-time Pro Bowlers out there. Fuck. Gino. Shit. Go out there and throw a pick real quick. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. Got almost 2,000 people in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Break them thumbs. Hit that subscribe button. Shotgun. Gino drops back.
Gino looks to the middle. He completes it to Brock, and Brock gets a Raiders first down. Let's go. Mr. Business with the first down.
There you go. Just keep feeding him, man. I need it. Fantasy purposes.
That ain't Ryback. Don't do that.
Ryback, bro. The GOAT.
That motherfucker lives on that motherfucker lives on TikTok, bro.
That's fucked up. All right, Gino. Play action. And just throws it at the ground.
What the fuck was that?
Never seen any shit like that, bro.
Yo, I'm done. I hear the boos. The 20% of Raider fans. I hear the boos.
Bro, what in the hell was that? Brock was right there, but what was that? Where the hell was Parham going? Parham started running home, bro. You see that shit?
I quit. I don't blame him. I'd run home too. Single back formation here on 2nd and 10.
Play action.
Play action. Gino looks to the left. He goes to the left. He completes it. That is Tyler Lockett for about 8, maybe 9 yards. 3rd down.
All right. Pete running down the sideline. What you got in mind?
Where are we? 3rd and 2. Fucking go short, man. Go underneath on this shit.
Trips right. Lockett bunched over there with Tucker. And who was that in the front? Is that Besh?
Bunch right. That's Besh there. Gino throws it to the middle. Incomplete, intended for Tucker.
Bro, you had him wide open, bro.
Yo, you're a fucking bum, bro. I don't give a shit.
Me?
Y'all are gonna get another rant this week because I can't
wide
keep watching
open.
this shit.
And you throw it behind him? Yeah, it's a difficult catch to make when you're in full stride. Like, that's difficult, bro. You got to go for it because if you don't, you're already getting smoked. That's a damn shame, bro. You don't even trust your kicker at all anymore. Remember Carlson would boot that shit from here all day, every day? What are they doing? It's weird. You got Genty in the front. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Gino's looking. Gino rolls. Gino throws it to the right.
Besh!
Gino completes it to Besh for Raiders first down at about the 22-yard line.
That's my boy right there, man. You know what? I don't care what nobody says. I'm getting a Jack Besh jersey, dog. When we get a quarterback, he's going to be a stud for us. I'm telling you now. Good catch. Nice patience from Gino. Great throw. Wide open. Besh on the boundary. First down. Besh almost got killed right there, too. Fuanga was like, man, he smelled blood in the water right there. Gino takes off.
Rolls, Smith, runs, Smith, slides. About 3, maybe 4 yards, 2nd down.
Thank you, bro. I see you, Ollie. Stu talked to him the other day. Your conversation was hella funny.
Oh, Lord. I can only imagine.
I'll tell you off screen. Jack
Gino completes it. Tight window to Besh. A yard shy of a first down marker. 3rd and 1.
Let's go, man. Keep feeding Besh. Besh now, that is his 3rd catch of the day?
3rd.
It has to be his 3rd catch of the day. ESPN is taking so long to update everything. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. 3rd down conversion is 1 for 3.
They're going to help. They're going to run Genty, huh?
Bowers in motion. Handoff to Genty. Genty gets the first down and more. He got about 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
There you go.
1st and goal for Las Vegas. 45 seconds here left in the 3rd quarter. Denver up 21-7.
I need a Brock touchdown, man. I need a Brock Bowers touchdown. Anything.
He needs a Mr. Business. He needs a touchdown right here.
If it wasn't fantasy purposes, I'd be going Genty all day, every day. But I need a Brock because I'm playing against Genty. And I got Brock.
Damn.
Sucks. But you know what? I hope Genty gets. I don't even care about fantasy anymore. Just
38 total yards for Genty today. Bunch left. Bowers in motion on 1st and goal. Gino rolls. Gino looks. Gino throws. Gino incomplete.
There was nothing there. I'm not even
7 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Not mad at Gino at all. There was literally nothing there. Tiff stupid. She said, no, we're always mad at Gino. Laid him on rent? Gino. Christmas tree fell down? Gino. Dog got fucking worms? Gino. Couldn't get my dick high.
Bunch left formation here with 7 seconds left on 2nd and goal. Geno Smith back to pass. Geno looks. Geno rolls. Geno rolls. Geno throws. Geno, holy shit. Yo, this dude is built different. This
that 1 yard, but I think that.
Different.
One yard. That was the best 1 yard catch I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck, yo, I swear to God, he is not from planet Earth. Jesus.
That was great defense, too.
3rd and goal for Las Vegas. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter. Denver is up 21-7. You are watching the Shield More Raiders watch party on the OLV Raiders Network and Raider Nation News Today. Do me a favor if you guys haven't already on both channels. Over there, you wipe them feet. Over here, we break them thumbs. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on both channels and smash the bell for all your real Raiders
content.
Appreciate y'all.
Cheers, Nation. First one of the day. I was a little sloshed last night, bro. I don't know what I just had a few beers and I was low-key cooked covering that Indiana game. It was pretty rough.
That's what she said.
Those two together were goated, bro. Doom. Oh shit. Hammer is the GOAT. Shit, almost died drinking her fucking Michelob Ultra.
Shout out to Graphk.
I'm dying, man.
Fucking dying, man. Shit. Oh my God. Hilarious. We'll have the ball starting the 4th quarter, you guys. Still down 21-7, but we are driving. We're in a goal line situation right now. 3rd and goal at what, the 7-yard line?
They're at the 7. Yeah.
Gino is officially up to 116 in the air, 13 for 21 and a touchdown. Genty, 10 carries, 30 yards on the ground. Brock, bro, you want to know his stat line?
Please.
It's literally the same thing as it was against Denver the last Thursday. 3 catches for 31 yards. So that's where he is right now. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Tonka Hemingway, a sack. Defensive line has not been able to do shit. They have not really been able to get to Bo Nix at all. So,
Bo Nix.
Devin White, 13 tackles on the day. He would have probably 31 if he put a little bit more effort in, but we're here. So Derek, you got to pause that, bro. Those two words do not go together without a pause representing what you're trying to say, King. Sack incoming.
I'm sending you over whenever you get a chance. This is no rush. I'm sending you over the
Pickett's in the game.
Oh shit. Gino's vagina is
Pickett
officially broken.
season.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Start of the 4th quarter here. Besh in motion. He's at the top of the screen. Pickett back to pass. Pickett throws. Pickett completes it to Besh for a gain of 2. 4th and goal.
Got to go for it.
I just sent you a collab. Again, you don't have to do it right this second. And they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Mr. Two Gloves.
I'm going to hell.
There we go.
4th and goal. Trips right here.
Get rid of
Pickett back to pass. Pickett under pressure. Pickett rolls to the right. Pickett throws it. Nope. Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Fucking shit.
Way too high.
Yeah. But you know what, Surtain? It was the great coverage right there. I don't know. I think if he would have tried to get it to Brock right there,
yep.
That would have been picked. Damn, hold on, bro. Was Tucker wide open in the right corner of the end zone? I just seen Trey over there doing jumping jacks.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's Gino's fault, bro. Facts. Not gonna lie. Gino did that. Gino did that. Which one was that, bro?
I think you're getting them, right?
Yeah, of course it's the punt return.
Was that what I sent you?
Yeah. Bo Nix, easy touchdown up the middle.
Oh, no. Those are, yeah, you got the IG ones, but I'm also putting them on thing too.
Oh,
YouTube.
on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. That I was like, wait, huh? I got you though. Gun formation here. Pushing here on 2nd and 6.
Okay, I got him.
All right, cool. Telling you, these things have helped tremendously. So again, shout out to Live on Assist, man, for everything they've done. I know they're new, they're up and coming, but they have done a really solid job over the last few weeks since we started using them. So thank you guys.
The theme of this defense, bro, not being able to bring a motherfucker down. Jesus Christ, bro. Short punt to 49. I got him all on Instagram.
Pushing here on 2nd and 6.
Looking right now.
Stands in the pocket. Lets it fly. Touchdown. Brock Bowers.
All right, cool. All right, man. Salute to our brother Cane Town in the building, aka Raider Bam Bam Bigelow. We really about to pick first overall. Giants definitely have a W in the next 2 games. Everything's falling into place, y'all. Mendoza to Vegas. Talk that talk. Bam Bam Bigelow. Still to Unk in the building, my dog. This is why Pete has to go. Why not start KP after the half? Sheesh. Because again, if it makes sense, Pete's not going to do it. He's going to ride or die with his guys. Just is what it is. If he really actually gave a shit, he would move on from his son, first and foremost. Silently demote him. Just have him still around and have Joe Philbin running the O line.
Handoff to Harvey. Harvey fucking gets about 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7.
Why does it take 9 dudes to bring this little motherfucker down, bro?
It's a shifty shit.
I like RJ Harvey, bro. Like I was a big fan of him coming out of college, but dog, what are we doing?
Oh, he went to the locker room now, playing with himself too much. Jerked off and caught a spasm on the sideline. Hi, Gino.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. The short game, man. They're just going to continue to kill us over and over and over. Bro.
Handoff.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I fucking read that. I wasn't looking.
That was Bryant, I think, on the catch. Porter on the coverage.
All right. I'm going to give myself one.
Have to.
Because your unofficial Shieldmore producer is doing like a whole bunch of shit right now.
1st and 10. I'm waiting on that run, bro. It's coming. I'm telling you, dog.
Stupid. You're a fucking asshole. All right. Offset pistol formation here on 1st and 10. Play action. Nix completes it. That is Troutman on the reception. I think he got about 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Two drives, 8 minutes long, and 2 TDs since 2000. Every team comes in and breaks records against the Raiders.
Anytime there's a fun fact stat, it always seems to be us on the shit end of the stick.
That's
2nd and 5.
That looked like a false start.
Nix back to pass. Nix throws it.
More.
Nix completes it. 1st down.
Bro, I'm still waiting at some point for them to cover the middle of the football field, dog.
You would think now that you're not running a base nickel defense, playing whether it be in cover 2 or cover 3, that you are in the right spots. But no, still in the middle, wide open every fucking week.
Bro, I have not seen them cover the middle of the field since Patrick Graham came in as the defensive coordinator. I haven't seen it once. Like, there's nothing that offenses have to do. They can just, hey, man, look, let's go sit down over there in the middle of the football field. I got you. Oh, play action.
That was a pro pistol formation. Nix under pressure.
Ooh.
Nix rolls to the right. Nix slides. He got about a yard there. Tyree Wilson was trying to chase him down. He was met by Jeremy Chin in front of him.
Yeah, Tyree on the pressure there. Sean Payton looked like that uncle at Christmas, the one that don't buy you shit. Like, he like, why the fuck is he here, Mom? This dude don't buy nobody shit. That's what he looked like.
Second
Fuck.
and 10, single back formation here for the Broncos. Ball in their own 39-yard line. Quick toss to Harvey.
Ooh.
Harvey. Nope.
There's a flag too.
Yep. This is coming back.
Little shifty motherfucker, man. God. All hail Kenny Trucker, Mark. Yeah, that's a hold.
What the fuck?
Holding defense?
They didn't even say who it was on. Holding defense. Okay, that sounds fake.
Remember, I had 28-6. Remember that, Hammer?
Yep, you did.
One more touchdown, and I'll be a point off.
The Devin Whites and the Landon Roberts. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being an asshole.
Get him! Come on, Snow!
1st and 10. Nix gets rid of it, completes it,
Devin
and that
White.
was Humphreys.
Devin White.
About a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Bears.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
Was that Burden?
Bears.
Man, that was a great pass and great
Yeah,
catch.
it was.
CGR, man. My dog, man. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to all the members in the building because of my guy, CGR. If you missed out on those 5, hit the links on both channels, you guys. We definitely appreciate all the members, man. Salute.
Why don't they want me no
Why
more?
don't they want me no more, man?
2nd 4. Knicks all the time in the world. Almost intercepted. Great coverage there by the Raiders secondary.
Porter, man. I like that. Let's go. Porter's going to be great. Look at that. Came right back in and got that up, man. That was great defense. Great defense. CGR, brother. Love you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Salute the show in the building. When do they come out in victory formation and our pressure both teams player? I'm thinking about around the 3-minute mark. We're going to see them do it. He said Cancun on 3. Salute
1,
to
2,
you,
3, Cancun.
Here we go. Put some pressure.
Knicks back to pass. Nick throws to the right.
Oh, my God, bro.
Sutton completes that shit.
Come on. I need the 28-7, bro. I need to be able to have one score prediction damn near spot on. Quick little hour. That was the easiest shit in the world. Great catch by Sutton, though. That was low as shit. He went down, got that. I'm letting Stokes walk in free agency too.
I'm fine with that.
Bro, start fresh, man. Like, honestly, dog. Like, let him go get a job elsewhere. Just keep Porter.
Let him go bag groceries somewhere.
Bro, we need a true number 1.
Denver calls timeout with 8:49 left here in the 4th quarter. Denver up 21-7.
I hope that Mark looks at this situation, you guys, and says, another loss at home, a blowout against a divisional rival. Hey, Pete, you got to go.
Still winless in the division?
Yeah. Yep. That dude says, I swear our blitzes never worked. It's facts. The thing is, if you're blitzing, right? What are you exposing there, Hammer? When you're blitzing?
You're exposed in the middle.
Exactly, Mundo. You're exposing the second level of your defense. You're exposing the third level of your defense. You got to hope that they can step it up. The problem is these guys blitz, and all these quarterbacks, whether it's Herbert, Mahomes, Bo Nix, whoever it is, they just step up And our defensive line completely misses them every single time, bro. I swear it's like we can blitz, and all the quarterback has to do is just step up in the pocket and pick your poison at that point.
Facts.
It's nasty work.
Nasty, disgusting work in these streets.
Yeah, man. Salute to Hug. He said them passing lanes, right? We're gonna break down the cornerback group project, baby, in the next show or two. We'll break down that corner group coming into the draft. There's a few guys that I'm definitely keeping an eye on in the draft, though, in those middle rounds. Not early, but in the middle rounds. I wouldn't be mad if they targeted one there in the third or with one of those fourth-round picks. And honestly, that cornerback free agency class isn't great either.
No, it's not. That's why, like, that one is very, very slim pickings, and I'm being very careful and cautious, like, looking at these and trying to figure out if I want to even take a flyer on any of them. We shall see.
Let me see. Free agent cornerbacks. 2026. Boom. Let me take a look. I was just looking at this yesterday. John Radigan.
Toss right. That was McLaughlin. McLaughlin spinning. He got about 6 yards there.
Yeah, these guys,
7.
they do not like to tackle, bro. All right, Jamel Dean's a free agent. He'll be 30 years old. Jimmy Ward is 35. Darius Slay, he's done. Good old.
Where did he go now? Is he with the Bills now?
No, he refused to go report.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so he's probably going to retire. I think he wanted to go to Philly. Philly put a claim in too. He didn't want to leave where he was.
Crazy.
That I'm looking at this list, though. This is not great by any means. You damn near want to bring back Eric Stokes at this point. First
fullback dive. First down.
You get some yards. You get some yards. You get some yards.
Pretty much.
I'm looking. Josh Droby, Seattle. There's not one name here, bro, that would move the needle for this Raiders defense at all, bro. Tariq Woolen, again, if Pete's not there, I don't see the Raiders making a move for him. Yeah, this is a tough class, bro. Or tough free agency, period, for the corners. Get them. Come on, see what I'm saying, bro? Like, all you got to do with these quarterbacks is just step up. Look at this shit.
Fucking tiptoeing out. I don't think he got the first. I think he was still short of the first down marker.
Shit is way too easy, bro. I've never wanted to fast forward through a month this bad in my life.
Mims, shorty yard.
Nasty work. Wipe them feet, y'all. Break them thumbs. Hit that subscribe button on both channels. We appreciate you guys again for being here. Raiders are getting dominated as we predicted. 21-7. And Denver's about to score here again.
Nick tried the keeper, and I think he got it.
Yeah. All right. Come on,
bro.
I need one more touchdown.
Bro. Put up Bo Nix's first touchdown. The first touchdown of the game, not even like minutes ago, already over 2,000 views.
Nice.
It's fucking scary. 4th and 2 here, guys.
On YouTube?
Yeah. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. Sean Payton calls timeout. 5:30 left here in the game. That's their second timeout of the half.
All right, that's gonna be one right there. Bills, Patriots.
Didn't the Patriots beat them the first meeting this season?
Yep, I believe so.
Shit.
Patriots only have 2 losses, right?
Something like that.
That's
Something like that.
Yeah, 11-2. Bro, team, that would be the end of just, I think, a lot of our fandoms, bro. Let Mercedes Lewis go out there and get the touchdown.
I quit.
So he was short.
They're going for it on 4th and 1.
I don't know why, bro. Just kick a field goal and just wrap this shit up. But again, you can't stop the run anyway, so first down.
I think they got it.
Oh, it's easy. Clear.
They barely got it, but they got it.
I'm looking right now. Where's time of possession? Because we're getting absolutely dominated. So we had 2 sacks. Jeremy Chin got one too.
164 total yards this half to the Raiders 57. I formation here on 1st and 10. The handoff to Harvey. Harvey gets about another 3 yards on that carry. 2nd and 7.
All right. Here comes the touchdown.
2nd and 8. I formation here for the Broncos. 9 rushes, 7 passes this drive. Play action. Knicks to the right.
Short of the sticks. Their fullback is killing us, bro.
Yeah, that's Adam Prentice.
2 rushes for 22 yards. He's averaging 11 a clip, and then in the
he had that one. He had that one long one. Pause if necessary earlier in the game for 18 yards. That's actually going to be put up in a little bit too. 3rd and 3. 7 for 10 on 3rd down conversions for the Broncos today. 2 for 8 for the Raiders. A bunch left formation here on 3rd and 3. 9 rushes, 8 passes, 90 yards, 10 minutes, 9 seconds. This drive for the Broncos. The snap.
Oof.
Knicks to the middle. Incomplete.
Intended for Sutton.
4th and 3. Intended for Sutton. Stokes there on the coverage. 3:59 left in the game.
We just missed him. Just missed him. What do you want? Hey, son. Son, can you take her out real quick, please? She's waiting. She's looking at me like, well, what's up, Dad? You gonna take me outside? Kick is good. 24-7. Appreciate it. Let's go around the league real quick while we're here. Chicago down 10 points. 3rd quarter, 4 minutes left in Green Bay, 21-11. They do have the ball and they're driving at Green Bay's 23-yard line. The Rams are killing Arizona right now, 31-10. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And that's it. That's what's going on around the league right now, man. Oh, Ty, I didn't mean to miss your super, brother. My apologies. I'll look for it. MTV says if we fucked up this draft, someone is getting violated. Talk that talk, my brother. Ty says the draft is in Pittsburgh next year. If so, yeah, we talked about that, Ty. We're going. We're trying to plan on getting a little Airbnb and maybe doing like a little Woods and Whiskey event or something out there. So stay tuned. We're definitely working on going out there. I love doing the drafts from the crib, but it's even better when we're out in the mix with everybody.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Roman, they're doubling and tripling them up, shipping at them. Either way, Max has been non-existent this game. He's not been great by any means. They took him out of this game completely. 3 total tackles, 2 solo, and he has 1 tackle for a loss. That's about it. Thank you, bro. Oh. All right, man. A few more minutes before we get the hell out of here, Hammer.
Thank God.
I'm hyped. I'm excited, man. Just want to go lay down in my bed.
Get some head.
Tiff just dropped some shit in the sink and said, yo, she's stupid. She said, don't be telling me what to do. Yo, we getting canceled for show today.
Oh, well.
So to David, my guy, appreciate you, brother. Becoming a member. I don't know what channel it is, but we just appreciate you, as always, for coming through and blessing us. If you guys want to become members like David, hit the links. They're pinned up top. Who do we have next week?
Eagles.
Oh, it is Philly, huh? In Philly? Oh, my God, bro. You know what's funny? I said, man, if there was one game that we're going to win this year, it was going to be that one. I don't know why,
really?
bro, but Philly's offense has been shitty.
Yeah, look, I've had this conversation with so many people at work because I know a lot of Eagles fans. It's so weird seeing so many Eagles fans in Jersey. I think that they're about to turn that switch and turn up towards the tail end of the season. They're not utilizing Saquon Barkley as heavily as they did last year. They're not really relying on Jalen Hurts as much either. I think they're going to flip that switch and go figure. We're on the schedule. You're probably going to see some type of a blowout next week.
Kenny Pickett revenge game, baby. You know, he won a Super Bowl out there, man.
Yep.
Super Bowl winning quarterback. I mean, he didn't play in it, but he did play in it, right? He played at the end of the game. Didn't Kenny get a few reps against the Chiefs in that blowout?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was in at the end of the game. John says Raiders, the NFL's get-right team. I said it on the show with Ben, you guys. What did I say to him? I said 28-6. I said this is going to be the game where Denver is going to figure it out and they're going to finally blow another team out. They have not done it. You know, they've been playing all kind of close games, the Giants, the Jets. I mean, every single game has been close. It's been tight. The Texans, watch what they do against us and look what happened. It is what it is. But again, this is an exciting time to be a Raider fan because guess what? Saints won, Titans won. So we are moving up into the top 2 in the draft, which is crazy. Actually insane that we're going to be looking at potentially a top 1 or number 1 or number 2 pick in next year.
We saw this movie last year and saw what happened. So I'm not counting on shit.
Tyler, it doesn't matter about that head-to-head, brother. We beat the Titans. Great. It matters all about strength of schedule. That's all that it matters about, bro. It all comes down to strength of schedule. Because we beat we beat the Patriots. Yeah, and then we beat the Titans. But it doesn't matter. Let me see. Unc says, well, hell, I'm going to lay down in my bed until because Graphk said so. Salute to my guy Unc, man. Appreciate you on the $5 holla, brother. But again, I'm hoping that we look at Max. He just like, bro, what? At this point, it's just look at Unc. Hey, Unc a trooper, man. He be out there every week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett out there. Kenny Pickett, the snap. Oh my God, in and out of the hands of Tyler Lockett. 2nd down.
Damn, Pickett looks small as hell, bro.
3 times in the last 4 seasons he's been traded.
Bro look like Mark Price. You don't remember Cleveland Cap? No, you too young for that.
Who?
Mark Price.
I remember Mark Price.
Yeah, bro.
He played for Cleveland. He played for the Knicks.
OG, bro. Pickett. Oh, throw the flag. There you go. Yeah, shit.
Thank God.
Clear. Salute to David, my dog, man. Becoming a member, I believe, on both channels. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome to both memberships. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's clear. I would love to see Pickett get a little late minute garbage time touchdown. Why not? Brock Bowers, baby.
Rock.
Jack Besh on the boundary. Lock it in the slot here. Besh.
Pickett to Besh completed. About 4 yards shy. I want to give that 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Besh.
Might be 2nd and 5.
Good to see Besh getting some catches, man. I think that's his 4th catch, 28 yards today, along with 17. Pickett, man, look. Look at this, man.
Complete
Back
to
to
Besh
Besh.
again. And a Raiders 1st down.
Watch those chips, bro. Logan, trust me, bro. You're right. Besh is going to be phenomenal. Once
Pickett under pressure, Pickett sacked.
Once we move on from this regime, bro, Besh is he'll be the one. You know what, babe? Kenny.
2nd and 15. Pickett back to pass. Pickett throws. Pickett completes it to Brock. Brock gets that 15, maybe 16, but it's a Raiders 1st down. 2.5 left in the game.
Kill all that clock and get me some more points with Brock, please.
Ace gun left formation here. Mostert in the backfield. Pickett back to pass. Pickett
Bomb.
looks. Pickett throws it deep. Let's
Cedric
go!
Jackson.
Jackson.
First NFL touch. Bo Jackson's nephew.
Raiders.
Wow.
And now all of a sudden,
2 pairs, huh?
Carroll is all smiles.
Beautiful throw, man. Nice tight window.
Shout out to my homie preschool. Carlson for the extra point.
That was a great drive.
Snap, hold, kick. Yeah, look what happens when you have somewhat of a competent quarterback.
Hey, I want to say congratulations to Cedric Jackson as well, man.
Absolutely. His first career touchdown.
Well, first NFL touch ever.
Yeah.
Is a touchdown, which is crazy.
Dope.
Really dope. Salute to him, man. Action Jackson, James. Talk that talk, brother. Talk that talk. I think at this point, you play Pickett for the rest of the season.
You know it won't happen. And it's funny because you look at Pete Carroll, they cut the camera to Pete on the sideline. He's all smiles now. Like, maybe this is something that should have been done weeks ago. Same thing with Chip Kelly being fired. Should have been something that happened weeks ago.
Wow. Well, 24-14. Still got all 3 timeouts. About 2:40, but something like that left in the game. It's 2:17. So I'm not saying we're going to win this game, but it'd be great to potentially get the ball back, see what Kenny Pickett can do again. Even though I think that they're going to kill this clock. This defense has not been able to stop this offense. So Shedrick Jackson scored, Mackie. Kenny Pickett, the Shedrick.
Mackey's looking around in his room and he's like,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yo, facts, bro. Salute to Rossi, man, my guy in the building, man. Salute, we got 2,000 plus people here in the building. Pickett looking like he could beat the Giants. Time to bitch him now. Can't have a quarterback that knows what they're doing. Mangina in for the Eagles. Talk, Rossi, talk. Salute to my dog. Appreciate you on the $5. Salute to my guy, S. Jackson takes the top off the defense, 4.33 speed. Him and Thornton are the deep dogs. And Tucker. S. But facts. It's good to see him out there, man. Good to see him out there. That's really cool to see, man. Like, it's like the Jalen Richard story, right? Like the first carry, touchdown.
First touchdown, yep.
You know what I mean? It's dope. It's dope to see that, man. That was great. Salute to S. Salute to DeMarcus. Gifting 5 OLV Raiders Network memberships. Again, my dog, DeMarcus, is the GOAT. Salute to all the new members here in the building because of my guy, DeMarcus. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, bro. Come on, man.
They're attempting an onside kick. Here we go. Last successful one was December 10th, 2017 in Kansas City.
They didn't even get past the line.
Whoa! Wait.
They didn't go 10, though.
All right. Yeah, Denver got it. Sean, don't clip that, please. Do not clip that. Thank you.
Yeah, it didn't even get past. It didn't even get past the line. All right, 2:17 left.
Preschool.
He's been sitting on the practice squad, chilling. AB Thornton is inactive today, brother. He did not play today because of a concussion that he sustained a couple weeks back. Or a week ago, right?
Yeah. Thornton, that was a week ago.
Yeah. He got rocked by who was it that came down to hit him?
Fuck.
Bro,
I can't remember. It's actually like a well-known.
This season
names.
is such a blur, bro, that I don't even remember who we played last week, dog.
RJ Harvey again, and he's still fucking moving the pile. He got about 7-8 yards there, actually. 2nd and 2.
He's putting everybody on his back, just going. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Tim. No, it wasn't. We lost to them 2 weeks ago. The Chargers, right? Chargers.
What was the kid's name though? Like it's a well-known defensive back that hit him.
Yeah, safety came down and rocked this shit, right?
Yeah. You say the name, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. I can't remember his name for the life of me right now, though.
Yeah, it wasn't Derwin. It was
No, it wasn't Derwin.
Damn, I
Was it Molt? No.
Yes, Elijah Molden.
Okay.
Elijah Molden laid a hat on him.
Single back formation here on 2nd and 2. The handoff to Harvey. Harvey got the first down. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
No, it
This
isn't.
shit is over.
Pete caught a timeout.
Why?
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're just trying to delay the inevitable here, dog. Like, let's go ahead and call a timeout right here. It's 1st and 10, Pete. What are you gonna do? It's 1st and 10, bro. Like, it's over, dog. Oh my God, bro. He really called a timeout a second before the 2-minute warning. What does that do?
Not a damn thing.
I don't get it, bro. Like, what is wrong with this football team, bro?
Make this shit make sense.
That shit is crazy.
First and 10, single back formation. Harvey in the backfield here. 2 minutes, 1 second left here in the game. Play action. Nix looks. Nix is under pressure. Nix, I don't even know if that counts as a sack. They're going to give it to Max, but that was...
Did he steal one?
He kind of just fell, bro.
Hey, I'll take it. Did he steal? It's considered a sack. He lost 5 yards. That's 9 on the season now for Max. We'll take it. So now it'll be 2nd and 15 with 1:56 remaining.
Woohoo. Game's over.
2 timeouts left. Oh, man. Hell of a day.
Hell of a day.
Get your ass over here. You know better to get on that couch. Lay down. All right, man. About a minute and 50 plus seconds, you guys, until we are right there at the top of Tankathon, baby.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what we look like, though. I want the like official, like where we are in the grand scheme.
Official.
Once we take that L, official tissue.
Tissue.
Official tissue. You guys make sure afterwards you go join our brother Wasted Talent, Shield Moore. He'll be over there, man, doing this recap of the game. Make sure you go over there to Raider Nation Unlimited, man. Go support our big bro.
Featuring bald-headed talent.
Bald-headed talent.
Bald man wasted.
Bald. That man said, you know what? Let me go ahead and chop suey this shit, man. All right. Let's get it. I'm going to do a hangover Monday tomorrow. And I'm going to take a few days. I don't even want to review the Philly game. Like, do we really need to do that?
I might do a matchup preview with an old friend this coming week. So stay tuned. Yeah. Wow, look at Rilla in the white. Yeah.
Salute to Rilla and the wife. Let me see. All right, here we go.
Gouted talent. Y'all, I'm done with y'all. Single back formation here. I think that's McLaughlin in the backfield on 2nd and 15. The handoff to McLaughlin. He stops. He fucking moves back inside and gets about 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 11.
I don't
3rd and 11. I'm sorry.
These guys have no idea how to take the right angle. They refuse to tackle.
Shout out to DeMarcus. Appreciate you, bro.
It's just crazy, man. Liz says Spearmint Rhino. Spearmint Rhino might be the best of all time. Stu went in there one night and lost his mind. And his wallet.
He's always losing something. Didn't he lose his phone one of the last trips?
Yeah, remember the taxi driver had it? He had to go back and pick it up.
Who else but Stu?
Yep. Stewie, Yui. 3rd and 11 here.
I formation here on 3rd and 11.
We have no more timeouts. Why not go get a first down? Why not? He's just running hella hard.
Bidet.
Nah, short.
It's still short.
Yards.
1:41 left in the game.
They'll get down to about the 1 minute mark here. Pete, bro. Like,
just look confused now.
I never in a million years, bro, thought that we would have Pete Carroll as our head coach and we would be 2-11 by week 14. Like, this is kind of like insanity, bro. Like, I just, It's wild to me to think that this dude, all the shit that he's done, to come in over here and be 2-11 by week 14.
Yep.
Denver's
remaining schedule: Green Bay, Jacksonville. They're in Kansas City, and then they finish at home against the Chargers. I think they could probably take 3 of the 4.
I think they're gonna lose all of them.
Yeah.
Get them out of here, man. Let me see.
Bo Nix, 212 passing yards, 15 rushing yards, 227 a total today with 1 touchdown.
Yes, Graham is gone, Marcus.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a whole new regime, brother. Whole new regime. Everybody's gone. If they hold on to anybody, it's gonna be the tight ends coach and Rob Leonard, our defensive line coach. I think everybody's probably out of here.
Wait, are they going for it on 4th?
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they're just looking at it from a situation of why go take the points, be disrespectful. I mean, bro, there's only a minute left. Raiders have no timeouts left. It's over.
Single back formation here. That is Harvey. Harvey down at the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs with 58 seconds left in the game.
Yes, Ty, definitely. Hopefully we're on to something with the top 3 pick. Hopefully one of those coaches are looking at us and saying, okay, because think about it. The Giants are going to be, bringing in a new head coach.
Yep.
Tennessee is going to be bringing in a new head coach. They both have interns out there right now. So all 3 of the top 3 teams right now are probably going to be looking at new head coaches. The Saints have, I'm assuming they have their guy for right now at least.
Here we go. First and 10. Ace gun right. Trips left. Close tight end left. Pickett back to pass. Pickett surveys. Pickett dumps it to Mostert. Mostert gets out of bounds. About 3 yards there. 2nd and 7. 52 seconds left in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Giants are going to hire John Gruden.
He's old.
He could fucking put Jackson Dart in check. Trips left formation. The snap. Pickett under pressure. Pickett rolls to the left. He completes it to Besh again. Besh gets about 4 yards there. 3rd down. They're getting back on the ball.
Pickett 6 for 8, 66 yards and a touchdown.
Averaging 11 yards a pass. Ace
8.3.
gun right. Pickett back to pass. Pickett looks to the middle. Pickett rolls to the left. Pickett is running. Pickett slides. 1st down.
You got to get out of bounds, though, my boy.
He's getting back on the line. He's going to clock it. Clocked with 16 seconds. It should be 17, actually, but
figure
whatever.
out what we're trying to do here.
You're down 10. You're not. No.
Yeah, just like he said, give me one more Brock reception. That's it, bro. That's all I need. Give me a bombs over Baghdad right here to Brock Bowers for fantasy purposes.
Trips right formation here on 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Ball in their own 41-yard line. 16 seconds left in the game. The snap. Pickett back to pass. Pickett under pressure. Avoids the sack. Rolls to the right. He throws it right. It's complete to Tyler Lockett for a 1st down, but there's no time left.
Oh, it's a flag.
Oh, yep, because he fucking kept them on the ground.
Yep.
They're going to get another 15 yards, and the clock stops. The delayed game penalty on Jones for pushing Lockett back down to the ground.
Congratulations, Pete. You made this thing look closer than what it actually was.
Oh, it's only 5 yards. Okay.
So now we're going to take one shot at the end zone here. I like the way Kenny is escaping the pocket, though, moving around with his legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, like
at least he's trying to extend plays, and like at least from what we've seen so far, there hasn't been a time where there hasn't been anything there for him to just throw it out of bounds.
Bro, they're going for a field goal, bro. How are you going to do an onside kick? There's 5 seconds. By the time this is over, by the time this kick goes in or goes out, 5 seconds.
There'll be like 2 seconds left.
No, it's going to be done, bro.
46-yard attempt here for Carlson.
It's done.
The snap, the hold, the kick.
Done. Over. Literally. Like, what were you thinking there? Like, well, bro, what was the thought process behind that?
You can't make this shit up, bro.
Wow. Holy shit, bro. Wow, they thought that they were going to have 1 or 2 seconds left to go out there. And it's like, bro, what are you, bro, give Pickett just let him take a shot. Like, what are you doing there? Wow, that's crazy, bro. If we get the number 1 pick, we need a quarterback, right? Yes, Jason. No other position at all. Get the QB. Simple and plain. Cap says the spread was 8.5. They say games aren't rigged. Well, there you go, sir. Got your answer right there.
Fucking crazy.
Salute to Josh, man. Or heat check. Josh, the GOAT, is at the game, and he said he told Gino and what. I don't give a shit about that. Salute to Chris. Heat check.
Damn.
Love you though, bro. The spread is 7.5. This pissed a bunch of people off.
Yo, I'm done.
Yeah, man. That's funny as hell, man. Well, Heat, appreciate you on the super. Chris, appreciate you on the super. Anything on the way out, bro?
Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Like, we got 4 more games of therapy together. But look, regardless of what our record is, I love doing this shit every single Sunday with each and every single one of y'all. And of course, my big bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
we've been doing this now, I think 3 years we've been doing the games together. And regardless of what our win-loss record is, I still have a great time doing it with my brother. No Diddy if necessary. And again, I love each and every single one of y'all. Thank you guys for your continued support. Hit the subscribe button on both channels. Make sure to hit the like button on both channels on your way out as well.
Real quick, let's check Tankathon real fast.
Yep.
Tankathon.
You think they have it in already?
Yeah. I think.
Oh, yeah. We're number 2. We are sitting at number 2 now.
Okay, so hold on real quick before we get out of here, you guys. He's playing really good for Jacksonville, too. He deserves it. All right, this is what we're going to do real quick. We're going to do a quick. I want to see if they got us there yet. Nope. Okay, so I'm not going to do it. I'll wait to do a mock draft tomorrow, you guys. They still have us at 3. So
yeah, right now the Giants are at the top. Their strength of schedule is 537. They've lost 7 in a row. We have lost 7 in a row with a strength of schedule of 0.554. So that puts us 2. Tennessee is 3. Cleveland is 4. New Orleans is 5. Commander 6. Jets 7. Arizona 8. The Rams get this pick from Atlanta. So the Rams have the 9th overall, and 10th is Cleveland right now.
Yeah, Brissett got me 2 touchdowns.
Cincinnati. I'm sorry.
Brissett got me 2 touchdowns, 17 points right now. So I think I went the right way, getting Brissett off the streets and free agents. In fantasy. So he's definitely going to help me out, potentially lock in this win. I need Rice to do big tonight. I need AJ Brown, Dicker the kicker, and Barkley to kill it. Who does the Chargers have? They got Monday Night Football?
Do they?
I think they have Monday night. Let me see. They have, yes, they got Philly. So it's Philly and the Chargers.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to be watching that game closely. So I got some fantasy purposes for that.
All right, we got one more short. Salute to Live on Assist. We got Shedrick Jackson's first touchdown. So
love it. Love it.
We got a lot of we have a lot of that's going to be uploaded on the respective social media platforms probably within the next hour or so. Guys, make sure to go on over to Wasted's Live, his post game, and look, if he wants anybody to pull on up, I'm here. Like, it's been a minute. I'll cause a little trouble over there.
There you go. John, you and Stu break down Indy's Mendoza performance. I'll hit up Stu this week. We'll try to get a Graphk and Stu show in for sure, John. Definitely. Salute to Inside as well. KP should have been playing this whole season, shaking my effing head. Well, this is the thing, right? You also got him going out there and playing against the defense that's pretty much in prevent there at the end of the game. They're not really too much worried about the game. It's out of hand. Look, I'm not going to say that, Pickett's going to be the savior for this team at all. But again, he looked good out there in garbage time, and that's all you want out of your backup. He looked good. And I would prefer to see what he looks like out there against Philly next week, because we already know what Geno's going to do. So at least we can get a better idea of who Pickett is. And once again, he's a free agent, you guys. Maybe you can bring him back for a nice little inexpensive deal, and he could be your backup, Or if you go miss out on Mendoza and you get a quarterback later in the draft, and I don't mean late, but like later, like a Drew Allard, maybe he could be your bridge guy. I don't know if that's what people want, but again, I would rather get a chance to see what Kenny Pickett can do moving forward. So salute the insight, my dog. Appreciate you, man. Other than that, man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We are outro. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Hangover Monday. No, we're not gonna do the presser. I'm good. We out of here.
And when I leave, come together like butt cheeks.
There you go.